Hello everybody and welcome. This is the $10 million chicken challenge. We're going to attempt this on no man's land. Let's go ahead and talk about what this challenge is. So I need to make $10 million, but from only chicken products. Top right, I have $500,000. I came in on hard economy, but I am going to change the economy to easy. Everything else is going to be the hard settings. I have a $200,000 loan. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. Add a little extra challenge there. I can only get the money towards that $10 million goal from chickens and eggs. But to make this challenge even harder, those chickens must be fed from my farm. Now by $10 million, I don't mean $10 million in the top right. I am going to pop a little counter in the top left here, and it's going to stay up for the whole episode of where we're at towards our $10 million goal. Every time we sell eggs or every time our animals sell, that number will rise. And once we get to 10 million, we're done. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is we need to buy some land. Let's go ahead and go to 55 and 56. Buy, yes, buy, yes. Kind of a pretty penny, but that's where we'll start at. And next thing we need to do is buy a truck and logging trailer. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to do some logging. Mainly to kind of clear out the land and get it prepped for fields. So let's get that done. This is the type of truck I'm going to go with. The theme color for this series is going to be a Challenger yellow with a black. So black and yellow, I guess. But we'll go ahead and buy this. It's pretty expensive, but I think this is going to work out great for the future of moving around chickens and other stuff. And then here's our trailer. We're going to go with pretty bright looking. Why not? It's going to cost us $18,750. We'll buy that. We are spending a lot of money right here, but we're going to make a lot of money from those trees. And being on easy economy will help us advance this series a little faster. That's the idea. We also need to start looking into making a field. But first, I want to clear out the little trees where a field will go. One thing I did forget, hey, I need a chainsaw. So let's go ahead and get one. And I'm going to start with clearing out the north side of this land 55. Yeah, a little bit of trees right back over there. Got a few little ones kind of in the area like right here. Some over here I believe are on the field too. Well, on the land. So we are sitting at 175,948 euros. I'm going to try to refer to it as euros. You might hear me say dollars because I am American. But hey, this is no man's land on the border of France and Spain, which will not be using dollars. So let me go ahead and get some of these cut down and knocked out. I'll bring y'all back whenever I'm ready to start mowing up this grass. I got that north end of land 55, kind of all the trees cleared out. So we will go ahead and sell these. Let's see how much money we make. There's not much in there, so I don't expect it to be very much. $3,765. Not bad. As you may tell, that number in the top left, our goal number, did not change because that was not chickens or eggs. There's a little extra clarification on the goal. Now I'm going to look at mowing that area. Should I go ahead and go with one of these big ones? It would be a good investment, but I don't have the money. I don't want to lease it. So we are going to go here. Something cheap, less than $15,000. We can buy it. We'll get a header with it. We are over here on the north side of land 55, well, 56 technically. But we're going to kind of try to find the border and work our way going towards the west of the map. That looks about right if you're looking at the map down there in the bottom left. And we are going to go ahead and create this field using the record option on the course play. We're just going to head in this direction until we get to the furthest west we can probably go. I'm sure it won't be perfect. And then we'll just work our way heading south here against the borderline of land 55 and 54. And we'll go as far as we can until we get towards these rocks. And then we'll just go ahead and shoot straight back. That way I can have kind of a nice rectangle type shaped field. And then everything off to the right, I'll eventually make another field or put something else there. Idea for this field right now is to mow it, bale it, plow it, plant it. Now we are going to plant wheat. That will be the crop that we're going to feed these animals. There we go. I think I'm at the end here. It's good enough. I'll hit this record button again. Should make a nice field for me. CP-1. Yes. Let's go into the courses and take a look at it. Looks like it did okay. Wonder if I can edit this somehow. Now that I got this field looking a little better to my liking, let's go ahead and create a course on it. We now have this course saved. Pretty simple, just doing some up, downs, no headlands. Got plenty of room to do that. I do need to set this piece of equipment up to where it can drive off the field. Should have plenty of room. But let's go ahead and start this first waypoint. I'm going to let it mow this, and then a little bit later I'm going to get a tractor and a baler. I was looking over here at the used vehicle sale. This is Kind of a steal. Holy cow. I never get this lucky and find anything in here. I don't know if I could pass this up. It's a pretty big tractor for a really good price because the tractor I was looking at was just going to be a small tractor right here for $33,500, 150 horsepower. It was going to be able to pull our baler, but then I went ahead and looked in here in the used vehicles, and this thing is cheaper, stronger. It might cost a little more after I add those dual tires to it because it just looks weird without dual tires. Could even upgrade the engine if we wanted to, but that's going to raise my price quite a bit more. I'm going to keep it pretty simple and just upgrade the tires. So $45,000, but it's still just kind of still. I don't think I could pass it up. Then I even have to get a 3-point attachment. And I do not have any crazy color options for it, so that's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping to still get this in the Challenger yellow. I don't know if I should do this or not. I don't think I could pass this deal up. I'm going to go ahead and fully deck this thing out while I have the money now. I do not plan on this being a John Deere theme, but it was on sale, so I'm going for it. I've actually never used this one, and I know I'm not going to like it because it has articulating center part here, but it's definitely something outside my comfort zone, something a little different for me. Let's go ahead and get this. Going to buy it for $83,000. I can't believe I'm doing this. We're down to $78,000, and I'm already regretting this. But I'll make my money back on those trees. I know I will. And we're going to go ahead and get this quick bell for $61,000. Let's go ahead and buy that. Got $17,000 left, but we also need some silage additive. Oh, there it is right there. I was wondering where it went. Man, this thing is huge. See, I just don't like that articulating thing. And honestly, the main reason I don't like it is because I started using it whenever I was making time-lapse videos, and it just shakes the camera too much. But this ain't a time-lapse video, so I think I can learn to love them again. We actually have a articulating forklift at work, and I absolutely love it, man. I can get around so good. It's called Nile Master. I might slap a picture off their website or something up here, but it works amazing. I can do a lot of stuff with it. Top speed of 32 kilometers per hour is definitely not something I like to see, but I still think it's a steal. I'm going to go ahead and load in this same mowing course so it can follow the same path. This baler does have a bigger width than that mowing course, but I don't want it to exactly catch up and pass it. And this will start on the first waypoint and go. Now I do need to change this over to only turning on fields, deactivate it, and let's go ahead and speed this up as fast as it can go. Even though it won't go that fast, I still like to set it all the way to the end of it, the max speeds. And it's off and going, 25 minutes till job is complete. I like it. While this is going, I'm going to go jump into the truck logging trailer and go ahead and start clearing out some more trees. Just over here working on cutting down all these trees in this area, but somebody's finished with work. Let's go ahead and grab this person. Now, I don't exactly have a plan for another field area yet, but I think I can make a little field or something just for it to stay busy. Might be able to tell we got quite a bit of bales already going. I was not expecting this much. And silage bales are a good way of making some money, and we will need some money to expand this farm. Grow the farm, buy some chickens. It's going to cost some money. Think right over here, I'm going to head straight east, try to make a field over here or now on land 56. There we go. We'll go ahead and take a look at field 2 here. Quite a bit smaller than field 1, but hey, it's a field and it's going to get us some crops and some money. Here we go. Got pretty much a completely full trailer of logs, so let's see how much money we get here. It should be pretty good. Woohoo, look at that. We just made $54,275. That is amazing. Now, I don't plan on turning that wood into anything else, probably just selling it, at least for right now. So I don't plan on putting in a production for wood. Now, let's get a quick update of how everything's going over here. We got this mower working on the second field, and we have this baler over here still working on the first field. Looks like it's coming up to an end though, but that is a lot of silage bales. I actually can't believe it. Holy cow, this is a lot. But we need a way to get it off the field. I can use this flatbed, but this flatbed will only haul 4 at a time. So what that means is we need a trailer. Here we go. I'm going to go with this 30-foot flatbed auto-loading round bale trailer. Holds 18 bales. I was wanting to go a little bit bigger, but for the amount of money we have and the price of this seems like the best option for right now. Let's go ahead and buy this. And of course, still going with that Challenger yellow. This is all the bales off of that field. Our baler worker is done. I'm about to move him over. Looks like we got one full trailer and a little bit over half a trailer there, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and start that baler up on the other field right now. I don't know if you can tell, but we are getting pretty close to working on somebody else's land probably. that land 46. So we are right on the border right now. Right around there. I could probably get a few more off my land, but probably looking to actually go ahead and purchase in that land 46. Let's get these sold and see how much money we got. Here we go. Let's see how much we got. $54,492. We do have enough money to purchase that land, but I'm not going to do that right now because we're going to need to spend some of that money on a plow. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and work on cutting these trees out to keep my income going while the field work is being done. All the grass is now picked up on both the fields. We ended up getting a total of 47 bells, and they are all sitting right here. That is amazing. Definitely something I did not expect to happen. We're at $101,000, but hey, our goal money is still at $0. We're back over here at the store. We need a plow to, of course, plow up those 2 fields we made. So let's look into those. This is the plow I'm going to get, John Deere ProLander 7500. Now, this is under my cultivators tab, but I am allowed to create a field with the cultivators. Not too big of a width, 7.5, but I'm not really too worried about that right now. Let's go ahead and buy this. I'm going to go ahead and get on the field first because it's going to try to lower, and I don't want it to start creating a field off the field. I went ahead and pushed the button for it to create field. I'm going to do a headland this time. The last episode I didn't do that, but I want to make sure this is kind of a nice rounded edge type field. Go ahead and lower that, and it does not appear to be creating a field. Let's see here. Hit Y again. Try it again. Nope, maybe I got the controls wrong. Maybe I bought the wrong thing. Nope, it just says John Deere Cultivator Mod. I guess this one does not create a field. That is my bad. Let me go fix this. This is the plow I'm going to go ahead and go with. 320 horsepower requirement, but I could turn it around where it will go faster. I do have enough horsepower for it, but it's a lot cheaper than the other ones, and I kind of lost some money there on that mistake. That's kind of the main reason I'm going with this one. Let's go ahead and buy it. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick this up backwards so it will go faster. There we go. I got this set up on a course play. Gonna do one headland, then a bunch of up downs. Now press Y for it to activate create a field. Should work. It's gonna go to the first waypoint, and looks like it's not lowering until it gets there. That's nice. Oh, looks like it kind of bumped out a little bit there. I was kind of worried about that with this being a articulating type of tractor, but I'll let it go, see what happens. Doesn't have to be perfect. Not quite full, but a little bit here. Let's go ahead and get this sold, see how much money we make. Just made $39,085. That's going to give us enough money for what I want to do next, which is expand. I still have plenty of land here I can plow, make a field out of, but I feel like heading up north some more and clearing the rest of these trees out right here. Let's go ahead and buy farmland 46. $85,000. Got enough money. We'll buy it. And we'll continue clearing out the trees over here. Just driving over here to cut down some more trees. It is missing quite a bit, and this ain't even the worst part. Look at this. What did it do here? Holy cow. Yeah, this thing does not go good with articulating tractor. Lesson learned, but I can easily fix that with a paint tool. It says the field work is done, but we both know it's not going to be pretty, so let's take a look at all this and all this stuff I need to fix. Well, this is not the worst. I'm going to go through and fix up the little bits that I missed and fix this little rounded spot it's got going on over here. Looks like nothing ever happened. Well, it will do. Let's go ahead and get this over on field 2, and I don't think I'm going to do a headland just because we saw how bad it was. So let's just put this on some up downs. I'm sure I'm going to regret this, but I can always fix this road up. Especially if it lowers right here. Why are you lowering right there? Yep, I already regret it, but I can go through and fix it up. Well, it says it's done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fly over there and we can see how horrible this is. Oh, man. Well, saves me some time, I guess. Not too bad fixing this up after they mess it all up. Really? Come on, man. Hey, I got a piece of tree there. Yep, right there. Okay, let me go ahead and fix this up. Might even look into expanding this field. Nah, I'll just make another field. I finally got all these trees cleared out here and I started working on this newly bought land. Let me get this fixed up and then we need to get these rocks out of here. I think there's some rocks. Yeah, there is some. We're here over at the store looking at a stone picker. There's a certain one I always like to use because it's got like an unreal capacity to it. 100,000 liter capacity. Issue is $262,847. I'm going to go ahead and lease this, maybe. Yep, looks like I got the money for it. I don't think I'm going to keep it after the month. Just going to lease it and use it this month, unless I have enough money to just go ahead and outright buy it. Here's a little bit more trees. I just cleared out some of the newer land we just bought. Let's go ahead and sell those. $37,425. Well, euros, I guess. I'm gonna just keep saying dollars. I don't think I can get it down right. There we go. Just made another field area here. I went ahead and flattened where these trees were. As you can tell, the fields 1 and 2 are gone. This one is the new one, but I mean, for now. I went ahead and took the outline out because it kind of didn't match up with the new plowed land. So I didn't want them snapping kind of to the wrong thing, I guess. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. But we're going to go ahead and mow this and then bale it up. Our worker just got done here on field 1. Not to confuse with that new course play field 1, but field 1 here. I'm going to keep it as that. Now I'm going to head it over to field 2, get it going, picking up the stone. But I mean, it really didn't pick up much. 1,870 stones. So I'm starting to think maybe getting this big 100,000 capacity one might have been a waste of money. I mean, of course it was. Well, this might not be too good. Just got a warning up there on the top. Something should be refueled. Let's look at it. It probably should be refueled. So let's go ahead and go do that now. You know, driving over here, I was looking up in the top right area. I have a gauge that tells me how big the tank is. We have 4 liters of fuel left right now, and this tank only holds 50 liters. So that really doesn't surprise me that it's almost out. I was kind of like, how can this almost be out? We haven't even put 1 hour on this thing yet. You see that down in the bottom right? 0.9 hours. So this thing may be something I'm going to be looking at getting rid of. But hey, we got that filled up, $172. Not bad. Looks like every 1 hour of runtime, this thing will need to be refilled until I get rid of it. Here we are to sell another load of logs. Let's take a look at how much money we make here. $51,663. That is pretty nice. I am thinking I may need to purchase some more land. Those trees up there straight ahead, the land divider kind of splits right through the middle, and that's where I'm getting my trees from right now. And I don't exactly like the land being split like that, so we might be looking at getting field 45, maybe later. Not too worried about it right now. Someone else just finished up their work here. This stone picker is done. 2,868 liters of stone, but hey, we're not done with it yet. We're still in the month of August. That is the starting month. I can't believe we are still here. I have played this map for hours and we're still in the first month, but I do have seasons on, so I need to get as many fields created before I go to plant next month. This worker's going to go ahead and start baling. Looks like I got the mower finished. Let's jump over there. And with this mower being finished, I'm going to look at, I guess, making another field. This land right over here, farmland 46. I do own it all. I went through and cleared out all the trees all the way up to these rocks. So I don't see any reason why not to go ahead and build another field all the way up to these rocks. Now, eventually, I got to stop. But the thing is, I need a lot of wheat. I'm thinking each pen I have will easily blow through 200 to 400,000 liters of wheat. So I need to get a lot of wheat. That self-sufficient part of this challenge is going to be the hardest part. As you can tell in the top left, we're still sitting at $0 towards this challenge, and that's not good. We're going to go ahead and start a mower on this field. Right after that, it's going to be the baler. Then once these 2 new fields are mowed and baled and all the bales moved out of the way, looks like we're going to be plowing. But while that's going on, I'm going to be working on cutting down some trees. We need some more money. Yeah, we got 103,000, but that's nowhere near enough for the goals that we are trying to accomplish in this series. We're back over here at the sell point with a load of logs. Let's go ahead and sell that, see how much money we make. $58,453. That is a good little bit of change. Here we are looking at a Challenger. Quite a bit of horsepower, 646 horsepower, but as you may notice, quite a bit of money too, $365,000 total price. We're going to lease that, and we'll probably end up buying it before the month's over, but we just don't have the money for it right now. Now let's go ahead and look at some plows. I got a few new ones, and here's a new plow. I went ahead and downloaded it. Gonna try this one out. The other plow I got, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell. Let's go ahead and buy this. You know what? Let's go ahead and lease it, because this is something we really won't use much, because the per work hour costs more than the per work day. Really large plow. So what that means is I'm actually going to go ahead and do this next field that I'm going to plow, because I'm going to add to a field we already have. Up there on the left is field number 1. Up there on the right is field number 2. But I'm going to go ahead and add to field number 2. Let's go ahead and open this up and see how wide it gets. Ooh, that is huge. I'm surprised I haven't got this thing before. Finally just put it in my mod folder. And this is actually the first time I'm running with some track type tractor. We'll turn on the creative field and let's go. Just so y'all know, this rock has been driving me crazy. I'm thinking about going to cut down that sign that says remove all the rocks. But I like the little added challenge of having to build around some of the features that are on the map. Just finishing up the plowing job here. This was extremely easy. I love this plow now. A new favorite for sure. With a new plowed field area, there are some stones there, so let's go ahead and grab this and get these stones picked up. I'm adding one last field expansion. It's going to be right over here on farmland 55. Hopefully this is enough fields for wheat. Just finished up the rock working on this field from where we added the new plowed part. So we are up to a total of 4,154 liters of rocks. Now, next up is to go plow another field, and I will manually do this one because this plow is huge and it can be done pretty fast. Also, there's another reason. Besides the horseplay really making a crappy looking field, there is another reason. Those rocks were in the way that I showed earlier. Don't know if you can tell, but those rocks straight ahead, kind of to the left, you know, right directly in front of me. Those rocks are kind of in the way if I was to set this up. So I'll just go ahead and manually do this. Shouldn't be too bad. Since there is a stone up here in the way, I'm going to do like a rounded edge with this because I'm going to have to actually do headlands whenever I go to do any field work. So I don't run into that rock all the time. Woohoo, that is close. I probably will still run into that rock. This field is all plowed up. Now we're going to go ahead and put this worker on here to pick up all the stones. There are going to be headlands on this one because of the big rocks at the end. That's fine. We'll do a couple headlands and some up downs, and I think I can live with that. But hey, while that is going, I need to cut down some more trees. I need some serious money. Those harvesters are not cheap. Here we are once again, filling this thing up. I need like an extended fuel tank or something for this. This is getting crazy. All that's left is that tractor, and Beller needs to finish picking up all that grass, belling it up, and I need to move the bells. And then we are going to plow out a new field over here, and that will be our last field we are making, and then we got to start getting ready for planting. I'm hoping these 4 fields will be enough. I don't think they will, but we'll figure it out. Tractor's just now finishing up all the bell work over here. Got one more field we need to plow up, and I realized I'm pretty close to the invisible force field that they got here. I didn't think it was this close. Yeah, I can't even go any further over. So somehow I made my border right on the border almost. That's gonna need to change whenever I go to plow. And we are short 1 bell from this being a full stack. I don't like that. I might have to cut some more grass just to finish that out. Looking at the help menu on the left there, it says we made 107 bells with this beller. That should be all we're doing. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and reset that bell count so I don't forget. 107 bells right here. I wonder how much we can make from that. It's not gonna count towards our goal, but still need some money. I'm actually gonna take a look at that right now. Well, it hadn't went over to silage yet, so I don't know how much it's gonna be worth. But right now, just grass by itself, if I was to sell all that grass, I had $120,000 on the best month. So once it turns into silage, I'll be able to see how much I got. Altogether, I have 802,500 liters of grass. That is a lot. I was not expecting that, and that will all turn into silage soon. But let's get our other tractor. Where is it? All right, I guess I had it over here. I actually had to get off while recording this episode, and looks like I never went back. So I'm actually going to switch this out with the other tractor, and I'm going to manually use this one to plow the new field. Let me get that all set up. Well, stone picking's done on this field. I did say I was going to switch out the tractors, but I don't know. I really like this tractor. I need to hurry up and buy it, so I stopped paying these leasing fees because I'm at 0.6 hours on it, but I really like it. Yeah, we're up to 5,900 liters of stone right now. Not too bad. Got one more field to plow, one more field to pick up stone, and then I'll probably look at returning the stone picker. Here's where the new field's going to go in. As you can tell, I'm not going as far to the border. I don't know, I'm kind of worried some stuff will mess up there. I did have quite a bit of issues with my equipment running next to that border part, so I'm going to back off of it a little bit. Just make a square field right here and call it good. And of course, somebody parked that truck in the way. Might be able to tell over here, I've been a little busy cutting down these trees. That's another reason I didn't take this off the stone picker, because I got a lot of work I need to do. Finishing up the new field now. All that's left for this one is to pick up the stones, and then we are ready to advance the next month. Let's go ahead and get these stones picked up, and I might do a little bit of grass decoration around the edge of the field, make it look a little better, maybe. After thinking about it, I realized if I start my workers over here on the up downs, they're going to turn to the right, so they're going to be turning away from this border, which will help me out quite a bit because my vehicles kept getting stuck running into this border. So I probably could have got closer, but nah, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We also got soil samples I need to do down the bottom right. I am using precision farming, so a little bit more money to spend, but while that's running, I got tons of trees cut down because we need a lot of money. All right, stone picker is completely done being used now. I can return it or purchase it. I mean, it does cost a lot of money, so I'm probably going to look at returning it. Now, the thing is, what am I going to do with those stones? We'll figure that out. So we got 4 fields here now, if you haven't seen it before, and we are ready to advance another month and go ahead and start planting. Let's take a look at that. Looks like wheat planting season is in September. We're in August right now, so we have a little bit of money and we have a few things leased. Let's take a look at getting rid of some of that stuff that's leased so we don't get hit with the fees. But first, I want to go ahead and sell the logs we got. Let's see how much money we can get up to. Maybe we can buy some of that leased stuff. We are rolling in with probably the largest load of logs I have had since starting this series. This is quite a bit, so I am hoping for a really good payday. Let's get a better look at this. That is a lot. I mean, there's a lot of little ones in there, so I'm not sure how good little ones pay compared to the bigger ones. But let's get it sold. $57,459. That's a nice little bit of money there. I'm really hoping to get enough money to purchase the tractor. Everything else that's leased, I'll probably go ahead and return. Now, all those stones we have, this is what we're going to do with it. We're going to go ahead and put in this lime production. This one does cost a little more than the other ones, and it does require some extra water, but I kind of like it. It adds a little income also, $1,248 per month, and we can use a little bit of extra income. Now, let me just go ahead and plop this down right here. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to lay this area out yet, so this might move later. For now, it's just going to sit there. We got this all put in, but also placed in this water well right here. It does give out free water, but hey, we need a water tank now. Let's go get that from the store and get that thing filled up with water, and then we could dump the stone in there and then return that stone picker. Here's the one I'm gonna go with. 200,000 liter capacity, the TARDIS Liquid XL for $10,300. Not much. Let's go ahead and buy that. I really like this one because of course, the large capacity. Saves a lot of time. There we go. Dumping all those rocks in there right now. Let's go ahead and jump into the menu. We have 60,000 liters of water, almost 7,000 liters of stone. Not much, but it will get us some lime and save us some money. I would really like the whole farm to be kind of self-sufficient, not just the food going to the chickens, but that's not part of the goal. So the lime it does not make, I will be able to just go ahead and buy, and fertilizer also. But we're going to go ahead and get this stone picker returned. Usually I would keep this stuff and just deal with the monthly cost of it, but we're about to jump quite a bit of months, and I don't want to deal with that. And the stone picker is something we will not need for quite a while. Now, this plow right here, we actually own. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that. And the other plow we are leasing, but I think I'm going to return it. There we go, guys. $15,666 from that plow. And the other one, I'm going to go ahead and bring over here, and we're going to get that returned. Now, the only thing I have leased is this tractor. Let's look into purchasing it. Don't think I got enough money. I need $357,000. Well, almost $358,000. That is a lot of money. And I don't think I will actually get there, even if I do cut down enough trees. I am gonna keep it. I don't know. I just really, really like it. I'll deal with the leasing cost on this one. Let's go ahead and jump into next month and get ready to plant. We're now in the month of September. I'm gonna head back up to the shop. I don't know why I came down here. I'm gonna head back up to the shop, go ahead and grab some sort of cedar planter. That way we can plant some wheat. We're going to go with this Great Plains Harvest Starts Here harvester. I don't know what the name here is. Something to edit. I believe I got this off of Mark Thor's Discord page. I haven't used it yet, but I want to try something different. Let's go ahead and lease this because I don't think I'll be keeping it. I don't think I'll have the money to. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But it's this one right here. It shows it could plant everything, and that's what I'm looking for. Also has fertilizer available and seeds, so we will fertilize at the same time. Here we go. Got this big old cedar here now. I got a fill-in. I'm going to have to refill this a lot. But we're going to go ahead and start over here on field 1. I might look into renaming these fields because I don't know, I feel like that one back there should be field 1 instead of this one, but oh well. 6,500 liters of seeds, 3,500 liters of fertilizer, and we'll see how long it takes for that to go through. But I'm going to set up some sort of course play here, and while this is running, I'm going to be working on cutting down trees. I need that money, and hopefully I get enough money where I could buy this tractor and possibly even buy this cedar. We'll see. It is a direct drill, so that's pretty nice. All right, I almost made a huge mistake. I forgot to get those soil samples. Let's go ahead and get those soil samples in. We'll purchase them here. We'll go ahead and purchase these soil samples and then this one here. But this is what we're working with. Let's go ahead and get this planted now, and then that should save us on using seeds and lime and fertilizer. First field's all done planting, and I realized something. I kind of want to lime first just so I can see if it misses anything. But also, I guess I could look at the map here and see if there's any red left on the field, because that would mean it missed some. I'm going to go ahead and do the lineman first. Let me go drop this somewhere. Didn't use as much as I thought it would. We're still got quite a bit of seeds, quite a bit of fertilizer also. So this might work out pretty good. But let me get to the store and buy something for lineman. Here's the lineman I'm going to decide to go with. 25,000 liter capacity. We have, I think, 15,000 liters in that lime production, and we'll probably get most of that. And I'm going to go ahead and purchase this for $39,500. Got another load of logs, not completely full, but that was all I had from that little area over there by those rocks. Yeah, I think there's a couple of little ones I'm leaving behind, but good enough. Let's go ahead and sell these. $38,987. Not as much as I was hoping for. Here we go. I'm finally getting into these larger trees, and I'm pretty excited to see how much I make on this. I'm thinking it's going to be more. I don't know. $64,860. I don't know what I was really expecting, and I guess that's good. All 4 fields have been limed. One of them has been planted, so there's going to be kind of an odd looking one at the end because it should still be white, I think. But oh well, I want the lime down first just so I can make sure the seeding actually gets to the whole field. We're going to go ahead and set this off to the side for now, hook back up to our planter, and get to planting. All right, nothing to see here, just making a delivery of logs. But hey, pretty full one. Actually couldn't add any more, so I'm pretty excited. Let's see how much this is worth. I did look. The best selling time for trees is in February. I should probably start looking into saving them, but oh well. There we go, $66,672. Man, that is a lot, and I just broke 200,000. Looking good. Now let me get this flipped back over and back to some work. That finished work in the top is a field that just got done planting. Right over here. I may have made a mistake. $20,234 for this leasing cost. I'm just tired of using the chainsaw. And it's looking like a majority of my money is going to be coming from trees at first, so I think it's a great investment. We'll find out. So I got some issue here. I noticed this issue before. If I cut these to 6 meters, I have an issue with the auto load actually working. I think just on this trailer, I've been cutting them to 5.9 meters with my chainsaw, but now that I'm on a tree harvester, it's 6 meters. And I can't load up a lot of them. So I'm going to go ahead and sell what I did get on there and go ahead and get a different trailer. That was $1,543 in wood. Might even need to look at possibly getting some sort of sawmill in. I think I mentioned I wasn't going to do that, but hey, if I can make a little more money, why not? Looks like the first thing to run out was the fertilizer. Kind of expected it. It was a new field, needs a lot of fertilizer on it. So we'll go ahead and refill it with the pallet I purchased earlier of liquid fertilizer, and our seeds are at 54%. I'm thinking we might not even need to get any, but hey, we'll find out. This is the trailer I'm going to go with. It does cost quite a bit more. I believe the other one was like $15,000. This one's $47,000. That's why I never start with this one. The length is 8 meters, so they'll have no issue loading up the 6-meter logs there. Let's go ahead and buy this. $47,000, and that is now ours. Go ahead and put this to the test, and looks like it works out good, really good. Now I'm going to go ahead and clear out all these trees that are here, and then I got a few more down in that direction I can clear out that's on my property. And after that, I might look at buying a piece of land that has a large portion of trees. Objects blocked, let's take a look at that. Knew that would happen. Even though whenever I was building this course, I knew it was going to run into this, I said I could just deal with it. Let's go ahead and fold this. You know what, I don't even need to fold it, I don't think. Let's just run it over. Okay, maybe I do need to fold it. There we go. This should probably do it. Look at that. Drop right in. It's all good. I think I'll get it blocked on the way this direction, but I'll figure it out whenever we get there. We got our first load with this trailer. I want to see how much we make off of it. I think I could have went a little bit higher with it, but oh well. Got some other stuff I need to work on. $43,310, and I am disappointed. All the fields are officially planted, limed, and fertilized. So next up is we need to roll them all. Let's go ahead and get into our tractor over here and look at purchasing a roller. Here we are, got this JD Mega Roller 2430. So John Deere is the brand, I guess, but I went ahead and switched up the colors I'm going with. I usually don't use this big of a roller because I'm usually on a bumpier map, so I'm hoping this works out really good. Let's go ahead and purchase it. Yeah, I really need to look into buying all this stuff because after this rolling, I'm going to be skipping month after month after month, and that did not purchase. Let me get that purchased. All right, there we go. Got to purchase $142,800. A little bit of an investment. I really need to hurry up and purchase this tractor because I got 2.2 hours on it, and that's just costing me more and more money. And this is going to be the tractor I'm using all the time. But I'm hoping with this investment into the forestry area, I'm going to get a good return. And I'm going to do a lot of this forestry work off camera because I don't think I've showed really any of it yet. I'm going to try to get a lot done where I can make enough money to purchase everything I have right now that is leased. But let's go ahead and get these fields rolled. While that's going on, I'm going to be working in the woods. Got another load of logs. This is actually saying it's full, but looks like there's quite a bit of gaps in there, so I don't think it's going to be much. $44,483. Now we got enough money. I need to probably look at expanding to some more land because, as you can tell right here in front of me, I am running out of trees. Here we go. This is actually going to be my second to last load that I manually do because I am tired of logging, so I'm going to hire some lumberjacks to do all that. Let's go ahead and get this sold. $43,635. I really like that. As you can tell, quite a bit more is taken out here, and I got some over there I need to pick up. Let's go pick that up and get it sold. Last load of logs that I am manually cutting down. Well, I say that. $43,490. Now, let's go ahead and look into getting that lumberjacks mod and hiring some lumberjacks to do rest of forestry work for me. Those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, this is the mod I use. It's the lumberjacks mod. I believe it's PC only. Oh, look, there's a helicopter. It does produce pretty fast, and it does produce quite a bit, but it's an amount I can easily produce if I was to manually keep doing it over and over and over again. But I mean, who has time for that? I know I don't. So I'm going to hire some lumberjacks to do all this forestry work for me, and I'm going to profit off of it. Let's go ahead and take a look into here now. It takes diesel. I'm going to go ahead and purchase some diesel. I'm going to go ahead and buy 1,000 liters for now for $7,500. Put 50 diesel in. Come out with 18,620 wood. This does cost $4,800 a month. I'm okay with that. Now we got a finished work. Let's take a look at that. I believe this is actually the very last job for the month. I think all these fields are done. Let me run around and look at them real quick. Yeah, everything I believe has been rolled. I think I could do that without running around. Yep, looks like everything's growing. No weeds, nothing needs plowing, needs rolling. Something got missed right there, but that's going to live without it. I got 4 fields here. They are all planted, rolled, limed, fertilized, everything good to go. So we are good to skip some months, but first I kind of want to look at buying some of my leases back maybe. I'm not sure yet. Let's just go ahead and skip. I'm ready to make some progress towards these chickens. So 1 month passed. We are now in October. Not much money went down, I guess, so I'm going to just keep the leases where they are. Fields are going good, 2 of 7 growth stage. We got quite a while till harvest. We have 802,500 liters of silage. January is the best sell time, saying we'll get a total of $457,000 worth. So we will be making some good money then. We also have some wood to possibly sell too. Let's see how many liters of wood we have inside this. You know what? We have none because I forgot to activate it. So let's go ahead and skip another month. We're now in the month of January, down to 118,000. I can't remember what we started with, even though I said it. We have 372,000 liters of wood in here, quite a bit. Almost full. We're out of diesel, so I'm not too worried about restocking that right now. February is the best sell month for wood. It says we have $1.2 million worth of wood in stock, and this is the best sell month for silage. So let's go ahead and sell it. It's saying we have 463,000 in stock. I'm going to go ahead and make another big investment. This will help me sell the silage faster and maybe pick up some more later on as I expand fields. I don't know, but I can also change it over to probably an auto load for pallets, and we need that also. So let's go ahead and buy this for $61,600, and we're about to make all our money back on that very, very easily. Also, I don't have anything to pull that, so we need to get a dolly. Here's a dolly I'm going to go ahead and get. This should do the job, maybe. We can hold a whole lot more with this trailer. Well, I mean, I think doubled. Can't remember what the other trailer would hold, but let's go ahead and try to get this sold in here. I don't know. It's going to be a difficult one trying to get it all sold. I know it's not going to all sell at once, so we're at 46,959. Let's see what we end with, I guess. Well, that worked out better than I thought it would. $149,228 from those sold bills, and I might be stuck. Let's go get another load. I might have one more full load and maybe a few more. We'll find out in a second. Here we go, coming in with another load. Let's see how much we can make off of this. $149,063. You know what? I'm not really liking this dolly thing at all. I'm gonna just go ahead and get a semi. I got the money for it now, even though I need to pay off my leases, but this whole dolly thing ain't working out to the best. All right, here's the one I'm going to go with. Got the Challenger yellow color still going. It's the same type of brand, $122,600. Let's go ahead and purchase this, and then that should help me a little bit better on running that trailer around. Rolling in now with our third load. This is more than I thought we would have, and that just sold for $149,553. I probably should have did this at the end of the day. I think the price would have went up some, but oh well. Now there is a little bit left over there. Let's go ahead and go grab those and get them sold too. Here we go. Last little bit of silage bales. Let's sell those. And those went for $21,667. Now I did have a plan to tell you the total amount that I made off of silage bales, but I ended up purchasing this truck, so I don't know. Because I wrote down the amount of money I had before starting to sell these. Oh well, I can still pop that up right here with some editing. That is the amount we made. This is the main reason I got rid of that little dolly, because I knew I'd be backing in here to change this trailer. Now, I usually do pallets, but I kind of wanted to see how this log trailer works. So let's go over here, check out all our logs that we have, and get them sold. And this thing is wobbly already. I got nothing on here, and this thing's about to flip over. So this might not be that good of an idea. I might need to go to those pallets, but I just want to see how it works. Here we go, got a whole trailer full. I think this is 30 6-meter logs. I wasn't really paying attention. Let's see if I can get it all over this, or I can sell it all at once. This might work. Let me back up a little bit right there. Okay, let's head over here and hit the sell button. See how much money we make from this. Look at that, all that sold. $178,990. That is pretty good. Now let's just do that until all that wood's gone and see how much money we end up with. Oh man. First I need to learn how to drive. Well, you know what? I turned it on to spawning, hoping that the wood would just spawn out. But that didn't work out too well. It came out as pallets. So let's go change this over to pallets. See how the flatbed trailer for the pallets works. Here we go. We got 44,000 liters of wood on here. I don't know if I like this. Well, we'll see how it sells. Definitely taking a while to sell instead of just pushing a button, but I do believe this gives us more money. I've done some testing in the past with pallets versus logs, and these pallets usually give out more money. Well, that was 133,715 plus whatever this is going to be, $7,283 for 44,000 liters of wood. All right, I'm going to change this back to the logs and just keep loading logs up. Got another load of 6-meter logs. Sell those $178,965. Here we go. Another load of logs. $202,820. The reason that one was quite a bit more is because instead of doing just 30 logs that time, I think I ended up doing like 35 maybe? I don't know. I spawned in more and more and more and just kept going until it said, hey, we're full. Here we go. Some more logs. Let's see what we got. $178,952. I guess they all didn't sell. There we go. $11,930 just for those two 6-meter logs. That's really good. Another load of logs. Didn't get it all. $184,911. Let's see how much we get here. Once I sell this single, $5,964. Sweet. This is a lot of logs. Now, there is something I meant to do at the beginning of the episode. Yeah, I'm paying lumberjacks to go out and get all the trees, but I don't own the land where there's a bunch of trees. It's like, hey, I could not have made that much trees off of what I own right now. So I meant to, at the beginning of the episode, was buy some forestry land and say that's my lumberjack area. So let's go ahead and buy these two spots right here. And this is where I'm going to say my forestry set up at. You know, I'll buy 3. Those 3 areas over there, that's where all my forestry is going to be set up at, and that's where all this wood is going to come from. I could easily cut all this wood, get 300,000 liters faster than that thing can actually produce it. Well, I mean, month-wise. But as far as skipping time, I know this thing's a lot faster. This is the last of the wood that I have. I had a couple of pallets there, so I went ahead and just strapped them down to the back. I think they'll sell. Let's go ahead and try to sell them first. Yep, there they go. Those 2 pallets gave me $6,407, and now this is the last of the 6-meter logs. Let's see how much we get from it. $101,397. That is amazing. So we are at a grand total of $1.3 million. I don't know the total amount that we made selling off that wood, but here it is right here. I'll slap it up there for you. We need to go ahead and replenish some of this diesel so it can run that again. I don't think I'm going to be selling anytime soon again. Maybe I'll just put it on selling so I don't have to waste all my time doing that. But I'll pop 1,000 liters of diesel in there and that should get us up to another 300-some thousand liters of wood. But let's go ahead and jump ahead to harvest time, which is... what month is that? July. So we got quite a while. Let's go ahead and jump to July. Oh, wait, my bad. Let's pay off all our leases. Purchase that. Go ahead and purchase this forestry equipment. Even though I'm not using it anymore, I would like to say, hey, that's how I am getting my wood. And all the trees moving forward that are in my way, I'll just go ahead and delete them instead of profit some from the wood again. So we're at 521,000. We'll go ahead and skip. You know what? We didn't make it that far. My money is dropping like crazy. I kind of want to put in some generator. Let me look at some generators. I don't usually use generators. I mean, you kind of say this wood is generator, but I guess that's as close as I get to it. I guess I could just get a bunch of these government signs. I mean, why not? 8.4 million a month. Is that good enough? No, actually, I'm surprised I still have this mod downloaded. I never use it anymore. I'm going to try out this radio tower. It makes 67,872 per month. That's more than my running cost, I believe. But I don't know. I think it goes pretty good here, and I might be able to just slap it right here on the edge. I'm going to find out. Yep, I think it goes pretty good right there in that area. Looks nice. Put a helipad here on top of the roof. Nope, not happening. All right, with that in place, hopefully I'll start making some money each month instead of losing it. Here we are. We are now in the month of July, and our crops are ready to harvest, and looks like I made a little bit of money there. Not much. It kept dropping for a while there, and then it went back up. But we need quite a bit of equipment for harvesting. Well, I need a big harvester, and I need a trailer. Actually, check this out. This trailer over here, I never knew this. I've had this trailer forever, but it has some unreal capacity tipper trailer in it, which is amazing. So I'm going to use this. I usually go for the lizard that holds 200,000 liters, but this one has a capacity of more than that. So let's go ahead and get this fixed up, and before it rolls over to the next hour, I want to set my wood on selling. It says I have a little over $1 million worth in inventory here. And I'm going to buy some more diesel, $10,000 worth, or 10,000 liters worth, that's 75,000. And then this I'm going to set on selling. So here in a minute, it's going to go up. Let's take a look at that. There we go. We just went up to 1.45 million. That's amazing. And we will go ahead and put that back on storing. Well, let's go get this trailer changed out and look at buying a harvester. Here's the bed I was talking about. It holds 1 million liters. Can't believe it, but it is going to cost me 100,000, which I got the money for. Let's go ahead and change that up. I don't think I'm going to hit that 1 million liters. I mean, if I do, that would be great, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to. Next up is we need to get some sort of harvester. Let's just park this out of the way for now. It's going to cost us quite a bit of money, but I'm going to go with this Fendt Ideal, I guess. It holds 17,100 liters. I really like that. It's got a pretty good speed to it also. Let's go ahead and buy that and see what kind of headers come with it. Looks like I got two different ones that do the same thing. Let me find out what these are. I don't know what the difference is, but I do know I'm going to speed this up. Let's see here. Okay, $70,500. Let's buy that, and we are good to go. Here we go. We are starting our harvest. Let's make sure I got that straw dropping. There we go. It is dropping. I can use that for something eventually, but man, I am so excited to get some of this wheat, because after the wheat, we get some chickens. And I mean, that's what this whole thing's about. We can finally start working towards that $10 million goal with the chickens. So let's get this field harvested and see how much wheat we get from it. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this Lizard 200,000 capacity trailer. That other one's working, I guess, but it's just not working with the course play. So what I mean by that is I park it on the side of the field, and the harvester's supposed to go unload, but it doesn't make it all the way to it, I guess. It will get up against it, and that's it. So I'm going to try this one out, see if it's the trailer issue or if it's the harvester issue. This is the first time I am using that harvester, so could be anything. Here we go. Just got done with our field one harvest, and we got a total of 57,199 liters of wheat. That is quite a bit. I feel like we're going to get some good chicken production going after all this harvest. Let's go ahead and put it into the silo. This is new. I went ahead and built it. You might have saw it a little while ago, but working on the road, building the silo, building a few other things. We're down to $275,000, so we are getting low. Let's see how much wheat we can get all together. Now for the straw, instead of baling it, I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up loose and put it in that silo. So let's go ahead and get this Volkswagen. Holds 200,000 liters. It's the Lizard TARDIS XL. It's $59,800. We'll buy that. Still not sure what I'm going to do with that straw yet, but I'll hold on to it for now. Well, field 2 is all done and harvested. Came out with 57,056 liters. That's actually like 150 liters less than field 1. But hey, good numbers, good numbers. Just got done harvesting field 1 and 2. Now we got field 3 and 4 to harvest, so let's get that done. We have plenty of wheat. to start getting some chickens. So guess what? We might be getting some chickens this episode. This course is off and going. I actually got some headlands on this one because that big old boulder up there in the way, and that'd be fine. We'll see how much it misses on those rounded edges. But while that's going, let's go ahead and get the wheat put up from our field 2 harvest. Getting all 57,000 liters dumped in there. We already got another 57,000 liters in there from the first field harvest, so we got quite a bit. I think I'm gonna go with 1 chicken coop for right now. Add some chickens, see how it goes, and then we'll see how much wheat we use for the year. You know, I don't understand how this course play works, because it says put the trailer on the field or next to the field. I'm all the way over here with the trailer, and there goes my worker flying all the way over there. Yeah, that's not working out, I guess. Looks like it's got a lot bigger range than I thought it would. Now, I'm still collecting the straw, but I have no idea why. I can't remember why I was going to keep it. I guess just let's not let it go to waste, and I'll end up using it for something eventually. I don't know what chicken coop will use it. I don't think I have any. I think I can figure out a use for it. And for those of you that may be wondering what chicken coop I'm using this fenceless upstream mod chicken coop. It holds 720, but the thing I like about it most is it has a huge capacity. So that's the one I'm using, and just ignore this little mess up over here. I accidentally hit the wrong button and placed it. But I'm gonna put them over here somewhere by the silo, not too sure where. I guess I'll figure that out here in a second. And then I also plan on using this refrigerated warehouse. I could use this silo I got over here. It's a distributing silo, and my eggs will come over to that distributing silo automatically. But I don't know. I just don't picture a bunch of pallets of eggs going in there. So I like to do this, even though this is not a realistic playthrough or anything like that. I still like to keep it somewhat as real as possible, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and place this in right over here. All it holds is eggs. Not even sure how much, but we'll find out together. We'll take a quick flight over so y'all can see what all I got here. I got this egg storage over here. Still don't know how much it holds. Then I got this chicken pen over here, and we know how much that holds. Now, let's check these out. Now, this egg storage holds 420,000 liters. I believe that's going to be plenty for now, but once we start getting into a larger chicken operation, might have to look in going somewhere else. And that's whenever I probably will go into this silo thing over here, because this is a distributing silo, so I can have them distribute over here. Now, you might be wondering, how am I going to have these eggs distribute over automatically? Let me show you that. This right here, it's the silo storage and distribution. All I got to do is plop it down. It has a border around it, and I just got to make sure the egg drop is inside that border. There, something like that. Works good. Now, last time I actually went up to this trigger and hit on it, it froze my computer up, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go through the menu and find it through there. Let's see right here, eggs distributor. Let's turn that thing on. Okay, I'm going to change it from storing to distributing. I don't know if I'll probably be losing some, maybe, I think. I'm not sure how that works. I should probably just move them myself. I'm not too worried about losing some. This is a big goal, big operation type thing, but I will be directly selling it all, and I will not lose anything on the direct sell. With that distributing, I need to make sure this is catching it. So we'll come in here, turn this on, and it's just going to stay on storing, but with it being on, that means it's going to catch it. And I'm going to set this as priority 1, just in case I do go ahead and start putting stuff in there. But hey, something needs unloaded. Let's go check that out. It is this straw. I just still don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think there's some mod out there where I can turn the straw into like silage or something like that. I mean, kind of a cheating mod, but I don't know. I've never used it just because I feel like it's way too much cheating. Maybe I'll get to it. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just sell all the straw the way it is. Field 3 is all done. This was kind of a smaller looking field, but it still produced quite a bit of wheat. And it looks like it also missed a few spots. I'm not too worried about that. Maybe. Okay, I am a little worried about it, but we'll leave it. It ended up producing 49,611 liters of wheat, which is awesome. I'm not even going to go put this in the silo over here. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chicken coop. But I am going to remember to move this trailer over next to a field before the harvest starts, because I don't want that harvester chasing it down like it did before. Now we are coming up to field 4 to start the harvest. Looking at it from the map view, it's definitely the smallest looking field we got, so I'm not expecting much wheat to come from it. Here's the map view. Here's field 1, field 2, field 3, and field 4. Not the best order. That's just the way I ended up plowing them up, I guess. I'm thinking about changing it, so I'd go like 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of go in order-ish, I guess. But I'm not too worried about it right now. Hey, we got somebody finished with work. Let's go check that out. It would be this guy or gal. I don't know who was driving it. There is something I am going to do on this series that I never do. It's going to be transport the animals manually. Now, they will sell automatically once the coop is full, and then they keep reproducing. I will start to see a animal income each month. But until then, I will manually move them around, and they won't sell them all. I mean, they'll be there for a long time, and I'll end up needing to pick them up and move them myself. Let's take a look in here. I'm not too sure where it's at. Probably under animals. Now I think about animal transport. Here it is. That's not the one I'm going to go with. I think I got a different one. Wait, maybe that is the one I'm going with. I thought I had a different one. I don't know. I guess I was just really blind, but here it is right here. It's a smart stack cage, 360 chickens. Crazy amount, but let's go with it. We'll buy that. Now, I'm not too sure how I'm going to get it loaded up there. Well, got it loaded up there. Let's go ahead and head over here to the animal dealer and see if I can figure this out. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing it, and first time I'm using this mod too. I'm not sure how this works, but I ended up getting the point to load up. And I'm just going to go ahead and go with all female chickens. They'll make some baby chicks too. And we're going to go fully grown. They're only $6 because of one of the mods I got. That's also the same mod, I think, that allows me to have the baby chicks. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and buy this and see where they go. I mean, there's no fee, so I'm thinking they're going right inside this trailer. Smart stack cage. Okay. Hey, look at that. Looks like it holds 180. Let's go ahead and do that again, I guess. I'll fill this thing up. There we are. We are full. 180 chickens on here, and that is a lot of chickens for that little cage. And once again, I'm not too sure how this works, so I'm just going to go up to this trigger and see if that works. Looks like it's got my smart stack cage on the left side and the farm over here on the right side. So it looks like it's going to move to husbandry. Let's do that till it's all over there. I'm going to start with 180 chickens, not much, but they will reproduce pretty fast. I can't believe it, but we have chickens. I mean, not much, just 180, but it will fill up to that 720 fast. I'm pretty sure it will. And then once that fills up and we see how much food they actually go through, we'll go from there. But hey, got some other work to keep doing, and we might actually see some income towards our goal in the top left this episode. Not sure yet. Now, I do plan on selling the eggs at the best sell time. I'm not going to sell them every single month. I'm going to stockpile them. That would be why I got that storage building. And try to get the max money out of them. Now, somebody did recommend doing a butcher. I'm not against that. I need to look that up. I might already have the mod now that I think about it. This harvester's all done. We got a total of 31,597 liters. Now let's go get that dumped off in our silo, and I'll get that grand total added up real quick and tell you how much we got from this harvest. Okay, here's our field totals of how much liters of wheat we got. Field 1, 2, 3, and 4 there, and our grand total comes out to 195,463 liters. Now, like I said, I'm kind of worried they're going to go through 2, 3, 4, 500,000 liters a year. I mean, 720 chickens is quite a bit, so we are going to figure that out as we go, I guess. You have got to be kidding me. This thing... This thing is almost done, and it wants to go and say it's full. We are all done with all the field work. Let's go ahead and see how much straw I got, I guess. Total straw, we came out to 803,873. So quite a bit there, just a little over 800,000 liters of straw. I think I got an idea for it. Now, this idea is going to make me some good money, I believe. And no, it's not the straw to silage mod. Let me know if y'all can think of what it is, and next episode I'll probably put it in. It is a production. I don't think there's many productions that require straw and are somewhat realistic, I guess, because this one is pretty realistic, I would say. But looking forward, this is the month of July, and we need to plant some more wheat in September, and we also need to sell our eggs in November. November is the best sell price for the eggs. We won't have much because we just got the chickens, and we don't have much in there, and we don't have many chickens in there. So let's get to it. I guess the first thing we need to do now is just go ahead and skip the month. Well, skip my first month, only 180 chickens. They should start reproducing soon. Got 668 eggs in there. Not going to sell them yet. So these animals will sell automatically, and I got to keep an eye on that inside the finance tab right here. Sold animals, I'll just start getting money there. And look at that, in the top right there, I just rolled over to 8 o'clock in September. It says sold animals. It's already selling animals for some reason. They must have reproduced quite a bit. Let's take a look at that. Sold animals, $1,065. Now, I'm not going to put that towards my total yet. I'm going to be behind a month because I've seen this number change before. Like if I write that number down now, I've seen it change once I skip to the next month. So I'm going to wait till I get a month ahead, and then I'll add that price total up there. So I guess we're still sitting at 0 right now. I guess. I don't like that. Don't worry. We'll have something besides 0 up there by the end of this episode. This thing is completely packed full. We have 279 male chicks now, baby male chicks, and 261 female baby chicks. Now, usually, I would think I would go in here and just sell these ones, but I don't think I am yet. Now, if I go ahead and sell them the way they are and pay a transport fee, then I would end up making no money. But we're going to go ahead and sell them now and see if that raises that animal sold also. I don't want it to be overcrowded with males. They're really no good to me unless maybe I start looking into butchering. Now, I believe I just put that there. No idea. The trigger's right here. I got it turned off for screenshot reasons. But let's go ahead and figure this out. So move to trailer. There we go. move as many baby chicks as we can. It still only holds 180. I thought it said it held a lot more than that, but that's fine with me. Let's get them over there and get them sold. Holy cow, I just realized how loud these things are. Things are loud. It's like they're little tiny chicken nuggets. I think I just back up to the animal dealer over here, come hit a button somewhere, and small stack. Sell. Okay. Sell. There we go. That's how it's done. Now, the smart thing for me to do would be to just go ahead and move these males over to their own pen and let them grow up a little more and get some money out of them. But I don't have the feed for that, technically. I don't think I do, at least. I need to see how much feed we actually blow through with a full pen. Here's the last one. We got 99 chick male, I guess is what it's going to be called. Go ahead and get those sold. Now, I'm not going to put all that number price thing slapping up there because I kind of missed some of the first ones, and it's not really much. But the thing is, it is updating inside our sold animals area. So we're up to 1,344 sold animals this month, which is nice. I wish I could just set it up where it automatically sell the male chickens. I don't know. Maybe that is an option somewhere. Maybe I'm just missing it. Now, we are in the month of September, which is planting time for our wheat. This should be a direct drill, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and place in one of these nice multi-fruit buying stations. I really like this thing. It goes really fast as far as loading up my equipment. I need to purchase some more seeds and some more liquid fertilizer. I think I get liquid fertilizer out of it. Not too sure. It's definitely gonna save me some time from having to get pallets and big bags and stuff like that. But let's see if I could dump something in here. Well, I figured out how to dump the seeds in there. Spent a little over $5,000 on that. But how do I dump the liquid fertilizer in there? I don't think I can. Looks like I will be using pallets for that. Yeah, with this being a direct drill, what that means is I don't need to cultivate or anything. I should be able to just plant right over it. Now, the weeds will grow in, and I will need to start looking at some weed prevention or some weed killer. And it is off to the races. Looks like it's planting? No, it just says harvested. Why is it not planting? Okay, I guess I don't have a direct drill. Oh man, I better stop that. Well, it didn't plant, but it did go ahead and fertilize some of the ground for me. That's nice of it. So here's the seeder. It says right here, additionally, this seeder offers the possibility to seed directly. No previous cultivating or plowing is necessary. Well, we just found out that is a lie. At least I think I'm in the right month. Let's see here. Wheat. Planting, yes. Could be a mod conflict or something, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go get it sold and get me something else. Well, it looks like the value on this is $74,000. We will sell it, get that nice $74,414 right there, sold vehicle. Love it. Well, after looking through all my modded seeders and everything, I'm just gonna go with a base game one. I don't think I've used it before. I was thinking about going with this new horse DLC one, but it's only 12 meters, 7,200 liters. This one's 7,800 liters, 15 meters, so I'll just stick with the base game stuff. I want to get one that has fertilizer already built into it. That's why I'm doing this. Only downside to it is I can't change the color. So this is going to stand out quite a bit compared to all my black and yellow stuff. Let's go ahead and lease this for now because I don't have enough money. I only have 182,000 and this 206,000. I will purchase it pretty soon because I plan on selling a bunch of stuff that's going to make me some money. Well, at least I'm able to use this both for fertilizer and seeds over here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and probably give up on this episode because I just realized this thing is not a direct drill. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Looks like I'm gonna go with this horse one. It's 12 meters wide, holds 7,200 liters, fertilizer and seeds. Let's see if this one works. Now this is coming out to $200,500, but I obviously don't have that much money, so we will lease. There we go. This is actually off and going and actually planting. So I guess there was just some little issue with that other mod, which is probably a mod conflict with something else I got maybe. Let's see here. It looks like weeds are growing. I'll get rid of those later. And needs rolling. I always forget about that needs rolling. But I'm going to make some money while that's going. And I believe I mentioned I was going to make some money. And this is what's from our lumberjacks that have been hard at work. So it is now time to sell all the wood that they've been getting. This trailer is driving me crazy with how bad it's lagging. I think I'm going to get a different trailer that does not have the universal auto load. $133,714 plus $11,530 environmental score. So I'm getting that environmental score. Sweet. Here's a trailer I'm going to get. It's a Timber Runner 20 meter auto load trailer. This is what they had around before the universal auto load came in for the logs, and it doesn't have that crazy lag, so I'm going to go with it. $55,600. Bye. Okay, the one thing I really like about this trailer over any of the universal auto load ones for logs is that I don't have to get in every time to hit load. I set it on load right now. I turned it on and it should just load in as they come in. So take a look, man, they're dropping in right now. I can sit here and do this over and over again. I don't have to get back in the truck, and they will end up probably falling on my head. There we go, got a full trailer full here, probably a little more than that last one. I think it held a little more, but we're gonna go ahead and get this sold. Let's see how much money we make. No, I'm having a hard time trying to make sure I get it inside that rectangle. They're spaced out pretty far, but I think I got it. Let's give it a try. Oh man, it didn't sell at all. The 164,880,000 plus a 14,568 environmental score. So note to self, make sure I undo the straps before I sell. Let's try this again. That one right there is $8,912 plus a 787 environmental score. Now I do got a worker finish, so we'll go ahead and jump over there and take a look at that. And the reason I want to hurry up and get these sold is because I'm going to buy some more tractors. Looks like the worker ended up using over half the fertilizer and almost half the seed. I do know next field 2 is about the same size, so I can tell that from the harvest. I'm going to go ahead and just fill it up before I head over there. Here we go. Now I remembered to actually unstrap it this time, so let's see how much money we make. Still didn't get it all. A couple just sitting up there. $164,834 plus $14,813 of environmental score. I guess it's just not going to get it all. And to save me time on editing, I'm not going to sell these 2 logs. I'm just going to go ahead and continue loading with them there. And another thing of logs, and I mean, I didn't undo the straps this time, but I guess that doesn't make a difference. Sell those. It's always those 2 in the back. $173,762 plus a $15,793 environmental score. Now, the reason I'm selling all that wood is I need the money because I want to buy another tractor. Here we go. We're going to go with this tractor right here. It's going to cost a total of $507,850. So we got plenty of money. Let's buy that right now. And then while we're here, we'll also go ahead and purchase our seeder. There we go. Just spent a lot of money, $704,000. Here's our new tractor though. I think it's the same style, same everything as the other tractor we got, but we're gonna go ahead and use this one to start rolling the fields. Let's get to it. This is off and going, and I just realized I've had all my stuff set on American metric system, so I just switched back over to everywhere else metric system. I don't know, I just try to play that way. I mean, I'm not gonna say euros. I know I'm gonna forget that. I'm just gonna say dollars. But yeah, everything else I'm going to try to play that way. I'm playing on another map that's an American one, $0 to $100 million challenge on Western Wilds, and I put everything back on the American settings there. But that roller's going, planter's still going, field 2's almost planted. We got to get all these fields planted. We got to skip ahead another month. So let me keep selling this wood, see how much money we end up with. Another load of logs. Let's see what we get here. $160,302 plus a $14,992 environmental score. Now this time looks like I got 3 of them that stayed up there. This is the last load, so I will have to sell what's left. Let's sell this right now. $178,098 plus a $16,817. And then with these 2 little logs here, we'll go ahead and sell those. $8,904 with a $840 environmental bonus. That is amazing. So we are now up to a total of $428,000. And I kind of need some more tractors, because I'm going to need to lime these fields, and I kind of want to go ahead and get it started. I know I don't got enough money to buy the same tractor I've been buying this whole time, but it's just a lineman tractor, so I know it doesn't need to be big, so I'm going to take a look at that. Now, I know this is not the Challenger yellow theme I'm going with, but it's still a Challenger. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase this one right here. It's going to cost me $302,149. I kind of like it being white because it's going to be used for lime. All done with all the planting. Field 4 just finished up planting. And yes, I do have to refill this every single time I get done with the field. I guess the capacity is just not that much. I'm not going to refill it right now. I'm going to try to save my money. I'm only at $113,000 and we got quite a bit to do. And we got quite a bit of months to go. So I don't want to lose it all. Looks like 2 workers finished. One's liming, one's rolling. Yep, there's the roller. And the lime one is right over there. All done with all the fields. They're planted, they're rolled, they're limed, they're fertilized also. Now we are ready to advance to next month, I guess. I really need to look into getting some sort of shed or something for all this. I just drive over here and I see all this. I'm like, I need to put it inside. I just haven't got around to it yet. And looking in the top right, I definitely don't have the money for it right now. We didn't write down the September sold animals yet because I've seen that number change after I advance to the next month. So I'm going to do a little test right now, see if it actually changes. It's at 1,344 right now. And we are back here now. I'm not seeing anything say sold animals. I don't think any animals sold at. So it's 1344. Maybe I'm just a little paranoid there. But the chicks over here did not reproduce. It's not time for them to reproduce yet. They'll reproduce next month. So I'm not sure when I should enter this price in. But with it being a month behind, I know it's correct. So I'm going to keep doing it that way. I'm going to always be like a month behind, I guess, on the income. So September's over, sold animals. Guess what? That number in that top left just changed. I can't believe it. Not much. I mean, that is a very small number compared to what we need to be at. But we're in the month of October and I don't have anything to really do except for get rid of the weeds on the field. So let's go ahead and look into doing that. Here's the sprayer I'm going to go with. It is the Kubota XTS446. Now, I do not have that Kubota DLC, but this is a mod separate from that. It's going to cost me $132,300, but I have the money, but I don't want to spend it all because I need to fill this up. Let's go ahead and lease it. And we should be selling eggs pretty soon. We'll go ahead and get some herbicide. Let's see how much this costs. It's going to cost quite a bit, I think. Wow, $40,500. I think I might be needing to sell some more trees. Yeah, I'm going to have to while this is running. I need the money. So this is off and going. I just want to make sure it's working right. And yes, it is. Don't know if you can tell, but it is spot spraying and just taking out the weeds that are there. So it works out great. And we'll just get our head knocked off with that. Yep, doesn't say we need weed anymore. While that's going, I'm going to get some logs sold. So this log sticking out of here, I think it's just a statue now because I can't do anything with it. It's going to stay there. I tried to move it with super strength. Nothing seemed to work. Let's see here. I just got something popping up. Nope, nothing. So it's going to stay there and it's not auto loading in right now. Oh well. We're over here to sell our first trailer of logs. Oh wow, took it all. $181,559 plus a $26,188 environmental score. And that might be my almost last trailer of logs because I think I'm going to start just set them up as directly selling. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up on directly selling and then I'll put it back on storing later on, or I might just leave it on selling. I'm not sure yet, but these ones on the outside here, they cannot go back in there. I might sell them eventually. Right now they can stay. Go ahead, open this up, change it to selling, and let's go ahead and jump to the next hour, see how much we get. Okay, we are up over $1 million right now. I won't know exactly how much that was until I do the math in editing. We're currently sitting at right around 38,000 liters of wheat in the chicken pen. So I'm going to go ahead and top it off all the way. I never did that, never told you or showed y'all how much it can actually hold, and I couldn't remember, so that's why I didn't tell you. So I need to show y'all. There we go, completely topped off at 100,000 liters. We have 180 female chickens who's about to reproduce next month, which is great. It's going to take a while for these to hit puberty, and we should be looking at some more income. And next month is the month we sell our eggs, so more income towards our goal. Love it. All done here with the herbicide. Fields are looking good, no more weeds, and we are ready to jump ahead to November and get some eggs sold. I'm going to sell those at the end of the month, but I'm going to have some other stuff to do at the beginning of the month, so we'll jump ahead to then. Kind of worried about the whole wheat situation. I put 100,000 in the pen and I think I got right around 80,000 left in storage. I don't know. It doesn't sound like much to me, but it sounds like plenty at the same time. I'm just not sure. All right, let's go ahead and jump ahead in next month. We did get a sold animal income there of $1,270. Whoa, where did I get all the money? Oh, I still got the wood selling. Okay, the wood's still selling. That's where all the money came from. That's good because I'm probably going to need to make more fields. Let me go ahead and turn this off for right now. Take a look over at our chicken coop. Looks like we're down to 95,000 liters. We have 720 animals in there. So our animal income came because we had more animals. So $1,270. I'm not going to add that yet. I said in the past, I'll add sold animals at the next month. I'll be a month behind there. But let's see if there's any animals I can sell right now, which is, yes, there's 146 male chicks. Let's get rid of those. But also looking at the egg storage, we have 4,404 eggs in storage right now. Not much. I mean, we just started and we don't have many chickens producing eggs. Go ahead and get all our baby chicks sold. Got 146 of them, so we'll make $146, I guess. All done, 60, 60, and 26, so $146. I want to build something, but I don't have enough land, so let's go ahead and purchase Farmland 57. Here's what I want to put in. This is the straw processing. That's what it says. It makes straw hats and other straw items. I'm going to go ahead and just drop it right here. I mean, I do like how big this is and how much field I could put there, but I'm going to go ahead and start putting some production over here. And then with that, there's also a storage building, I believe, of some sort that goes with it. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, it's right here. Straw processing. Perfect. Got it dropped in there. Well, here's what I ended up with. Nothing too special. I really want to add like some cars, trees, and bushes and other stuff. I just didn't go all out with the decorating, trying to save some time. But the idea here is this building directly behind the trailer will make the product if I can get them the straw. I had 800,000 liters of straw. This is not all of it. I just wanted to get some in here to get it going. And I'll show you how I'll get the rest of it over here in a little bit. But the idea is that building's going to make it. That building's going to store it. because let's take a look at it. This right here does not hold much. 4,000 liters, 5,000 liters. Yeah, not much at all. It takes water, it takes straw. We got water, we got straw. Now I'm going to set stuff up where all this distributes over here automatically. And I'll show you how I do that in a little bit. And then this building right over here, we'll take a look at it. And it's just going to store 200,000 liters of each. And once that gets full, I'll store right around the best sell price time, I'll sell it. This is just to get rid of all my straw. I might have to put in another building because how much straw we get. And I also don't know how fast it's going to blow through it. So we'll see. If we have straw left over at harvest time, I'll do the math, figure out if I need to get any more reductions in for it. But let me show you how I'm going to get all this stuff over there without actually having to manually do it. I did mention before this is a distribution silo. So it's got this nice little trigger over here. I can open it up and I can start distributing some of the stuff. Just go down here on the right side, wherever the straw is. There's a straw right there. It's on storing. Change that to distributing and done. That's it. Now I don't have to activate this unless I want something to come over here, but I need to fill this up with water. Where's the water at? I'm gonna go ahead and set this on distributing, but it holds 6 million liters of water, and I'm gonna go ahead and get 6 million liters of water in here. We're now at the end of the month of November, which is the best selling time for eggs. So we need to go ahead and sell. It looks like the price dropped some. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But it says I have $21,936 value, euros, I guess. Let's get those checked out and loaded up. Here we go. Got them all loaded up. Let's go ahead and get it emptied out. Let's see how much money we make. Just a little over 5,000 liters there. I think I already said the number. There we go. $21,723 and $3,133. That is awesome. Number in the top left just updated. Not sure where it's at. I didn't do the math quick enough, so y'all will know the number. I won't know until I edit it. We're now in the month of December, sitting at a little over $2 million. Let's take a look at our finances here. Last month, we did have a sold animals of $1,416, so I'll add that to the total now. Now with this next month coming up, we are going to have quite a bit of more chickens produced because instead of 180 producing chickens now, we're going to have 180 plus the 261 producing chickens now, which is 441 chickens are going to be producing eggs now. About 6,000 liters a month is kind of what we're doing here. I'll know in a better estimate by harvest time, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because they didn't start off full. But once I do get them completely full, I could do the math and figure out how much wheat they go through whenever they're completely full, and I'll know what the max amount of wheat I need for each pen is at full capacity. But we got nothing to do in December, so we'll go ahead and jump ahead. We are now in the month of January. It looks like we got some sold animal income. Let's take a look at that. Helicopter flying by over there. Yep, 1,380. That's probably about to go up because I need to get rid of these male chicks. And you know what? I'm lazy. I'm just going to go ahead and sell them right out here and take no profit from them. Just $82. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just sell them right here. I'm not going to get any profit off of it. So we'll hit sell and sell just to kind of save me on some time and I can get going. I was kind of surprised this was only $1,380 because I'm having more chicks produce. Oh well. Well, it doesn't appear that this is moving any. 1380 is, I believe, what I left at, what I ended up at. I'm now in the month of February. $1,380 is what it was at the beginning of last month. So I'll go ahead and start popping that up there whenever it shows up. There we go, $1,380. Cha-ching. I don't know what the total is in that top left right now. I'm looking at the top left of my screen right now. I know it's not there. I know it's not there, but I don't know what the total is. But I know it's not much, and I know we got a long, long road ahead. This is going to take a while. You know what? I was talking about how I was confused that they didn't make more chickens, sell more chickens. The reason is, I guess this is the reproduction, and this was the puberty one. They were both at 50 that one month I was looking at them, so I thought they were the same thing. They're not. That could be why. Just got some more animals sold. Let's see what we got there. $1,410. Let's go ahead and pop that up because I don't plan on selling any more animals. The animals I do have in here, that may be male baby chicks. Let's see. There are some. Go ahead and sell all those. Don't know how many I got. Got 33 of them. We'll go ahead and sell them. Not going to make any profit because they cost $1 each to transport. I just want them out of there to make a room for more females. Now looking at my animals, these are the ones I started with, 180 of them. They're at 14 months, and then I got these other ones at 6 months. They are on the reproduction scale now. So at the end of this month, these 261 are going to lay eggs and reproduce, I guess, make more chickens. which is great because now it's going to start alternating every single month. I'm going to be getting income towards that top left. So let's go ahead and get to the next month and see what we got. That sold animals is quite a bit higher, 2,145. Let's see if that's what it actually says. And I just noticed I got loan interest. I forgot I had a loan. 2,145. Hey, we'll go ahead and pop that up in the top left. But let me take care of that loan now that I'm thinking about it, because I'll totally forget. I owe 89,661. And looks like I do have 16 baby male chicks. Let's get rid of those. Bye. I have that straw hat accessory production in over there, and I wasn't paying attention to it, but we're out of straw now, and we're out of straw over there. So I don't think I'll ever have enough straw to keep that running for a full year. We're back over here. We've got $1,468 from sold animals this month. Let's go ahead and add that to the top left. It's really not much money. I'm telling you, the eggs is what's going to be making us money. But I'm playing it safe this year and trying to figure out how much wheat it's going to use and how much wheat I need. But I got some 8 males right there. Let's go ahead and get those sold. Now, looking at this, we're going to have all these chickens going to produce, and all these chickens are going to produce by next month also. So we got a little alternating going on there, which I really like. That's pretty nice. I'm not sure what the best month to sell these chickens are. I think it's like 24 months maybe. I don't know. This might be the max price of $4. But I'll get them sold off. And whenever I do go to sell these, I'll transport them probably. Might be able to tell on the top right there just for a second. There's 2 different sold animals. I think that's because them selling and them selling. But I could look at the total right here. Just got $3,192. Let's add that to the top left. You know, I did notice I'm paying a lease. I forgot all about that. Didn't know I was leasing something, but we'll go ahead and buy that right now so I don't have to pay for that anymore. Now it looks like we have 8 male chickens. How do we keep ending up with these males? We are now in the month of July, which is an amazing month because we get to harvest. But sold animals, 1,501 up in the top left right. Let's see what it says here. Yep, $1,501. Let's add that to the top left now. Cha-ching, making that money. Looks like next month, all 3 of these are going to produce some chickens. That's pretty awesome. I like that. But I am now completely out of male chickens. This thing is completely full of nothing but female chickens. I'm going to get this filled up and see how much wheat we have left before we do this harvest. And I want to do a little math. See how much each one of these pens run each year, right around there. And I'll round up, of course. Time to do a little math here. We started with 195,000. I'll put the number up there. Liters of wheat. And right now we are at 112,000, blah, 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 liters of wheat. So we ended up using 82,972 liters of wheat in the last 12 months-ish. Now I'm going to round that up quite a bit. I'm going to round that up to 100,000. Each one of these pens will use about 100,000 liters. With each one of these pens using the 100,000 liter and my harvest is almost 200,000 liters, I'm going to take the chance and go ahead and get another chicken coop. I'm not going to have enough time this episode to do it, but we're going to get another one. And then I'm going to have to look into expanding these fields. This is obviously not enough wheat. We need more space. We need more fields. We need more wheat coming in. Because 2 chicken pens at full max capacity. Yeah, no, that's not gonna get us to our goal as fast as I want us to. As you may be able to tell, we got some fields to harvest, and I'm gonna get a new harvester. This is the harvester I'm gonna go with. It's the Colossus harvester. I've never used it, just downloaded it recently. I'm really excited about the unrealistic capacity, to be honest with you. I mean, that's one less thing I gotta worry about doing is unloading the harvester, and that can speed up my time. I don't have much time to play. I do work 60 to 72 hours a week, so I try to get fast-paced, good content coming out every week, 5-6 days a week, sometimes 7. So it's hard to do. So I gotta find these little shortcuts here and there. But yeah, 1,500 horsepower. I don't know about that, but kind of interested to see how this thing does. Go ahead and buy it. We have plenty of money. I need a header for that. Now with me getting this one right here, I did get this in the Challenger yellow colors, even though that the header looks a little different than the harvester, but I don't know why. But I got the Challenger yellow colors on this, and I'm gonna go ahead and sell my other harvester. This harvester right here will harvest all these fields without me having to unload. It should. Maybe in the future I'll look at getting more harvesters so I can still speed this up more. 1 harvester per field type thing would be nice. Just get them all started, come back, done in like 10-15 minutes. That would be awesome. This harvester is off and going, and I do have some future plans for the straw instead of that straw processing, so we're going to look at that here in just a minute. And here's my plans for that straw. This newer chicken coop just came out pretty recently, large big chicken coop. I don't know about whenever this video is releasing, but it's fairly new one to the mod hub. I've tried it out, tested it out. I really like it. 2,000 chicken capacity. I know I'm not going to have enough food to keep all these animals fed, but once I run out of food, I got plans for those chickens that will make us some good money. The idea here is this building requires straw, so we're going to need the straw for this instead of the straw production. Just place this down right here, do a little decorating, and get it set up. So this building actually has some pretty sweet animations to it. I really like it. I mean, check this out. I'll come in here, hit this button, and that feed area will go out right there, and I can just unload the wheat in there. And then we also have these little storage areas over here for the pallets, which I really like, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I get these open. Yep. The pallets will spawn in right here. Looks like there's a little packing area too, which is sweet. I mean, I don't think I do anything with this. I mean, they just automatically come out, so. But, I mean, just the detail on this thing is really cool. And something's blocked and something needs unloaded, so let me take care of that. You know, I was kind of worried about this. That harvester can go really fast, and then something like this happens with the swath dropping at the end because it stops. And yeah, now I'm getting stuck on it, but I went ahead and slowed it down, so it shouldn't do this too much. I'll probably have to go through and pick up these ones manually. I mean, it's nice going fast, but if it's going to mess it up like this, I'm going to have to slow it down some. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and fill this chicken coop all the way up, 2,000 chickens. I'm not going to waste any time. I want to start getting a good amount of eggs because it seems like a lot of my money is going to be coming from the eggs, so I really need that. So let's just go ahead and buy 2,000 adult hens, chicken females. There we go, 2,000 chickens later, and we only have 12,000 liters of food in there, but we are harvesting quite a bit more right now. And moving forward, I'm probably going to go away from wheat. Thanks to Rambo Hacker Gaming, he did mention I should probably do barley. It gets a better yield. That is something I probably will be doing in the future. I mean, they got to eat all this stuff, and I do expect them to run out of food pretty fast. Well, change of plans. I'm just going to buy the straw. I mean, it doesn't cost that much, at least I don't think it does. And if I need straw for the chicken coop or even my straw processing, I'll just go ahead and buy it. I don't see any issue with that. And you may be wondering why I'm at the store with a load of straw. And I'm going to show you that here in just a second. Let's go in here and buy something. I'm going to get this Global Goods Transport pallet. It holds 200,000 liters. I'm going to put 200,000 liters of straw in there, and that straw will go into the chicken coop. Pretty simple. Maybe the only thing that would work better is probably bells, because they seem to auto-unload better than this does. This kind of auto-unloads. Well, it doesn't auto-unload, but it doesn't always unload throughout the night or the days or whenever. I'm skipping the months. So that's a little bit of an issue, but it's fine. Another great thing about this is I can pick it up without super strength. Yeah, we got something that needs unloaded, but I mean, it really doesn't need unloaded. It just tells me it needs unloaded because it's done. So I'll turn that job off. And while I'm over here with this pipe out, I'm going to see if I could dump this wheat directly into this bin. That would be pretty cool if I could. Let's try that out. And it looks like it does. That is pretty sweet. Save me a little bit of time from having to put it in a trailer and then bring the trailer over, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that stuff. That's what I always look for. Something that could save me time. Now, like I said, this doesn't require super strength, so I can just come up, pick it up. In the bottom right, you can tell it has 200,000 liters of straw. Pretty nice. Let's take it over to the chicken coop. I'll show you where this is staying at. We'll just shove this right in here, and the straw will automatically come out. So the idea behind this is it's supposed to automatically come out every month, every day, whenever you skip time, but it doesn't always do that. I haven't figured out how to make it do that every single time. I've had to do it sometimes. Well, most of the time, I don't have to do it. So I have to come over here and touch it. It's a lot easier to come over here and touch it like this than it is to back a trailer up in here. But those straw bales, if I had straw bales just piled all throughout here, it'd probably work out better. There's a few things I'm going to go ahead and get, and it's going to be out of this Dragon's Den pack. A few items in here I'm going to probably need for some future use. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it now. It's a nice little passive income from a greenhouse. You know, greenhouses, they usually do pretty good. And it makes me money throughout the month or throughout the year. And that wood production I got over there, yeah, it makes me good money, but I haven't been using it. I haven't turned it on selling. Kind of feel like it's a little too cheaty. So, well, even though I do have a harvester going over there at like 50 miles an hour. Some things I worry about, some things I don't. And here's a big purchase that we'll most likely be needing this episode. $420,000 for this thing. It is the Dragon's Den production extension mod. Well, they all say that across the bottom, but it's actually the butcher. I was just reading off the bottom there and I was like, well, they all say that. So no, this is the butcher. So basically I can put my chickens in there and get some meat out, and that's some good money. Let's go ahead and place that down. I'll get a few decorating stuff set up and we'll be good to go. We are all done with the harvest now. I don't know how much liters of wheat we got total because I filled some up in the chicken coop, but I also had some mixture of the stuff I had previously in there. So I'll probably know in editing, so I'll plop that up here. But hey, that's how many liters we got from these harvests. Now we're gonna switch over to barley for the next one, which can't plant for a couple more months, I don't think. But I'm gonna leave the wheat inside here for now because I'm just gonna directly empty it out into the bins. And here I am buying a bunch of manure. This trailer only holds 200,000 liters. I should probably get a bigger trailer, but this is going to be used for that greenhouse I placed in earlier. It takes water and manure. It could also just run only on water, but runs a little faster with both. So I'll activate them all. Hey, there we go. Full trailer of manure cost us $14,849. I mean, it's really cheap. It's going to make me a lot of money out of that greenhouse. I know it is. But I'm not going to run it over there to that greenhouse. I'm going to drop it here in my distributing silo, and it's going to distribute over there automatically along with the water. So I'm going to make multiple trips of this, maybe, to fill this up all the way, which is 6 million liters of manure. That's a lot. So that'd be a lot of trips. But there is a bigger trailer I can get besides this one. Here's this greenhouse if you want to take a look at it. It is the larger one that they come with. I get some smaller, quite a bit can be made. I'm going to activate all these, lettuce with manure, strawberry with manure, all that stuff. So I'll get all these going, and some of them I cannot distribute to a storage bin. I'm just going to go ahead and set them up as selling, but some of these I will be using at a later point. The ones that I can save to best sell time, I'll save to best sell times. The one I can't, they'll be selling every single month. One thing I want to do that I've never done before because I've always been worried, I'm going to turn on to allow overcrowding. And I guess I can do that for each individual pen. That's pretty cool. I like that. So I'll do it here too also. Since I got that butcher, the ones that are over the capacity of the pen, they're just going to go over the butcher and make us some more money. I mean, I might regret that with all the trips I need to make, but oh well. You see this 18,750 straw? That's what I was talking about, how it doesn't automatically go in there. You can see in the bottom right, it's 1875. We'll come over here and touch this, and it will just start filling up, and that's how I'm going to do that instead of having to run a trailer back and forth. But I was told, and the video I watched, older video, obviously, stuff changes, that it can just automatically fill up, and I've had it automatically fill up every now and then. But eggs spawn in over here, and I need to get a egg distributor over here, so it can start going to a better storage area. The larger storage area, I guess. Not really better. We're now into the next month of August. There's some sold animal income in the top right there. That's kind of weird. I didn't think that would happen since it's just going to overcrowd. Let's take a look at these coops, see how many is in there. Holy cow, that's 1,000? Ooh, I didn't expect it to overcrowd that much. I mean, man. And the reason I didn't want to do this overcrowding is because it will affect the health. At least that's what I read somewhere. It's supposed to hurt the health, but it looks like the health never went down. But no, it looks like I need to get rid of these and these. That's a lot of chickens to move, so let's go ahead and get them moved over to the butcher. Yeah, I'm just going to move these little ones. I'm not going to worry about letting them grow up. They should work over there. We'll make little tiny chicken nuggets out of it, or little chicken wings, you know. Well, we got 2,860 chickens in this pen, so we got a lot to remove. But also I need to update that number in the top left because we made some money here, and I'm going to go ahead and do it now. So 2,175. Now I have this CSZ Smart Stack cage. It says it holds like 300 and something chickens, but as you can tell in my previous episodes, I've never got that much in there. It always maxed out at 180. I don't know why that is. Don't know if there's something wrong. Oh well, but I found something that holds more than 300 and some chickens anyways, so we're going to use that instead because I don't got time to waste. Well, maybe this will work, maybe it won't. I think it's this one. It says Silver Chicken Star on it, but it has no chicken logo down at the bottom. So let's go ahead and buy it, see what happens. It's supposed to hold like 400 and something chickens, I think, but it doesn't even show chickens down there, so I'm a little confused of whether it will work or not. Well, it's taking the chickens, but it's only taking 180, and same as that other cage, it was only taking 180. So I'm assuming there's something wrong. It's gonna take a while. Got a lot of chickens to move. Don't know what's going on here. Trying to figure out where the animal trigger is, I guess. Right there is the animal trigger, but doesn't seem to be working. I've never used this mod. Somebody else was testing it out and let me know that it worked, but maybe that's not true. Well, I got it to work. I kind of had to like back up into the building. So let's look at that real quick, and I'll get all 180 of these moved over to the butcher. Looks like the capacity for this is 10,000. That's pretty nice. I wasn't sure what the capacity would be. Well, I thought I'd try this cage out again since I seem to have a max of 180 no matter what I use. But I can't seem to find the trigger or get it to work. So this might not work. I thought it did, but I just can't seem to find the trigger. Well, turns out I'm unable to put them back in there because the pen's full. Well, it's over full by 1,780 chickens right now. Maybe you're wondering how I have so much money now. I'm just super rich. Now I'm trying something. I'm thinking I could probably just buy the chickens in over here, delete the chickens out over there, even it out, save me a couple of hours of transporting chickens. I wrote down exactly how much money I had before I started doing this, but the issue is, man, these chickens cost a lot to buy over here. 1,000 chickens for $60 million. I can't believe that. So I got 2196. The reason I had 96 in there is because I had almost $1 million and I was only able to buy 16 chickens. With that. So what that means is I got 2,016 chickens I need to remove from my chicken coop over there. Now this is Still going to take a while. I don't think there's any easy way to this. I'm not making any money. I just got to sit here and click over and over again until I get this number down to, I need to leave 484 chickens in this coop. Now here's the tricky part. I'm going to make a profit on these whenever I sell them. But the thing is, I haven't reset my money until it says 9999999. So once I set my money back, profit's not going to matter. This is just me speeding up my transported chickens. That's it. Well, I wasn't paying attention to my math. I needed to end with 484. I got 472. I'll take a little loss on a few chickens there. No big deal. Okay, that's all done. Oh, you know what? I forgot I couldn't empty these out. So let me put those back in there and then I'll get it spot on, I guess, with the exact number. There we go. This chicken coop is now at 484, which is what it should be at with how many chickens I moved over to the butcher. I mean, somewhat moved over to the butcher. All right, since I'm going to proceed in that direction with the whole chicken thing probably, I'm going to turn this coop off from overcrowding because I don't want it to go over that number again. And this one holds 2,000 exactly, which is nice because I can buy 1,000 chickens at a time in that butcher. So basically what will happen is this will overcrowd and then I'll just buy 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 chickens, however many it is, and leave a nice even number back here. It's just a little harder with the math going here. And my money is now set back to what it was before I started this. I have 2,196 chickens over here. Let's go ahead and jump in here and activate this. I want to see what all it is. There's a chicken process and there's a whole chicken. I think the chicken process was the better thing to do. There's 1,200 cycles per month, so they'll go through 1,200 of these chickens each month. Should. But the whole chicken is a faster process. Does not run in parallel, so they won't run 2,400 cycles here and 1,200 cycles here in the same month. But I'm going to go ahead and activate the chicken processing. Don't know how much it's going to give me out over here. We'll see. I believe I'm done with this month. Let me check a few things. Oh, man, I think we just got some good money there. That top right there, 14,931 for sold animals. That's probably that 2,000 chicken pen. Oh, well. This one right here beside me. So altogether, we made 15,703. Ooh, something happened. This number went up. I added 2,175 last month, but this number went up somehow. Oh, I know what it was. It was that those animals I was selling. That's what it was. Okay, don't touch that. That's fine. I added 2,175 last. I'm not getting a profit off those animals I sold. So, okay, never mind. Forget that. So 15,703, slap that in the top left. We're good to go. Now, making some good money here. I believe we got a good amount of eggs. We're up to almost 45,000 liters of eggs. That's a value of 188,000, which goes towards our goal value once we sell them. And with our chicken breast, drumsticks, wings, tenderloins, all that stuff right there, we got a 39,000, 39,000, 39,000, 118,000. Some animal fat for 34,000. All that goes towards our goal too. I mean, it came out of the chickens. That's what's going to happen there. Well, I just went through and checked the overcrowding. I did turn the overcrowding back on that other pin, even though I said I was going to turn it off. That is actually 720 over. And then the pin right in front of us here, the big one, the new 2,000 chicken pin, is 2,000 chickens over. So currently we have 5,440 chickens. And we only have capacity for 2,720. So all those extra ones, they're going to get gone into the butcher. This is off and going. While this is off and going, I'm going to go ahead and get all those chickens over to the butcher. And why is it going so crooked? Hold up. What is it doing? Well, I don't know what happened there. I've never had that happen before using this course play, but I guess there's a first for everything. One of my pins has exactly 720 extra chickens. So with a little math, I'm able to figure out how much money I need. So we'll go ahead and buy those. And then with me having another 2,000, like I said, I was 2,720 chickens over the limit. Don't know if I said that this episode or last episode. It's all blending together. So we'll buy 1,000 and then I'll buy another 1,000. So now I just transferred 2,720 chickens over here. And now all I got to do is remove that amount of chickens from the chicken coop and we're good to go. All done. Selling the chickens out of the big coop. That's 2,000 chickens in here now. That's what I had before. Well, selling, deleting, whatever, something like that. And one little issue is I do have all that money in the top right. And I am paying a worker right now. I'm planning on subtracting quite a bit of money for that. And this chicken coop is back to its normal capacity. I'm probably going to get rid of this one. We'll look at that whenever I cross that time. And there we go. I went ahead and returned the money to what it was, minus $1,000 for the worker cost over the last few minutes. I know for a fact it did not cost no $1,000 for that worker, but I want to be a little generous there since it's saving me time. One of the fields is done planting. I did realize I'm trying to lime first before I plant them, but I messed that up. Oh well, I'll lime later. But next up is I got some stuff to sell from the building right in front of us. I can't remember what it is, but we'll look at it together. I'm trading out my flatbed step deck trailer that I've been using in the past and gonna get this curtain side, I don't know, Conestoga type. Well, it's really not a Conestoga, but curtain side trailer, I guess. It holds 78 Euro pallets, which is great because I'm going to be auto-loading Euro pallets in here. Let's go ahead and buy this for $38,700. We'll take a quick look into this time-saving stock check, and down here at the bottom it says straw accessories, best sell time is in September. We have $163,000 worth, but there's no sell point, so I need to put in a sell everything real quick, and we'll get that stuff sold. I'm over here at the straw processing storage area right now. Here we go. We got 51,367 liters of this straw accessory loaded up in here. Let's go ahead and get it sold right over here. I believe it all will sell through here. We made $250,752 plus a $36,174 environmental score. Some really good money there. As you can tell, the top left number didn't change. That's just extra money for us to expand the farm, I guess. Maybe buy more chicken coops, plant more fields, stuff like that. I think it's time we finally expand some more. I do know I don't have enough fields to keep these chicken coops running all year round, and I was just gonna butcher them off once I ran out of food, but I would like them to stay alive all year round, so for the eggs and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and add another field. This right in front of me is where I'm gonna add another field, kind of a bigger one than what I got. Went ahead and followed out the road that's already on the map. I don't know, it's kind of hard for you to see back over there, but there's a road that's underneath the grass. Kinda. I wish it was just there. I don't know. I like to follow it out and just stick with that terrain, I guess. But let me go ahead and get all these trees removed. I'm gonna work on that while I got the liming going over here, got the planting going over there, and I got the rolling going all the way in that backfield. I forgot all about the rolling. I always forget about the rolling. Well, I need to do something else first. I need to actually buy the land. So let's buy this. I'm gonna buy this 45 also. All right, I'm gonna buy 45 also and 54 while we're at it. The idea is the field's gonna kind of stretch up through here. I don't need 45, I don't think, but just in case it overlaps over there, I got it. Well, we're back over here at the store. This store must really love me, how much money I'm giving them, especially with them being out in the middle of nowhere, probably never ever getting business. Need another tractor. All of them are busy. Need another one. Let's get another one. I'm just going to go ahead and get this one. I believe this is the same exact type as the first one I started off with. I realized I got 3 different ones. This is the first one I started off with. No customization options. Leave it. Let's go. So $499,000. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. I think I can swing that. There we go. I had to change the license plate. Let's go ahead and buy that now. And I need a plow. I don't think I have my plow. I think I returned it or sold it. I can't remember. I'm going to go with this huge plow. It's 26 meters wide. Love this thing. I believe at some point I was using this one. But $88,800 will buy that. And let's get to plowing. Out here just plowing up this field. Definitely got some weird shapes to it. Not like my other ones where they're kind of squarish. So this is going to be pretty interesting around harvest time. I don't know, but it is a huge field. This field might be too big. I mean, probably not, I'm sure. Definitely not the biggest field I've seen somebody make, but for me, this is probably my biggest field I have made. And you may notice there are no stones coming up. I have absolutely no use for the stones, really. This is the first time since I got this game. I think I only got like 600 hours on this game. Well, this is the first time since I got this game that I turned the stones off. I don't know, I've always liked the stones being on there, staying on there type thing, because, I mean, growing up out in the country, I did a lot of stone picking, a lot. And plus, I always liked to be able to have it for making lime and stuff like that, but we're kind of rolling in the dough, I would say. And with us rolling in all that money, I don't really care too much about making lime, so I just went ahead and turned the stones off. That way, it's one less step for me to worry about on this field. This whole field over here is now plowed. Kind of a weird look to it and everything, but oh well. I need to get the soil samples for it. Let's go ahead and purchase all those. And that is what we're working with. I don't know if that's bad or good. I really can't ever remember. I know somebody's told me before which ones mean, but I can't ever remember it. I tell you what, this is one ugly looking field. Look at how spotty that thing is. There's white. There's a tractor collision happening right now. Oh, man. Anyways, like I was saying, I don't know what I was saying really. I guess I was really just saying that this field doesn't look that good, but hey, as long as it gets the job done, that's all that matters. I don't care about the looks of it. I just want a bunch of barley out of it. A bunch of chicken feed, basically. And while all that was running, I went through, cleared out some more trees, kind of getting together some plans for future development. Like some right here in front of me. and I'll fly over here now. This spot over here, I cleared out some trees, and then all through here, went ahead and went through and painted down the roads where the roads pretty much existed before, and cleared out some trees over here. So kind of making some future plans in my head of how I'm going to lay this out, maybe get some more fields in here. I know this is not enough fields. I do want to get more chickens than just that one 2,000 capacity chicken coop that I got like right here. Yeah, I want to get more chicken coops in this. There's a 5,000 capacity one I'm interested in trying out. And honestly, I'd like to have like 10 of them. But I don't know if there's a limit or what. And I know I can't provide enough food for all that, so that's the problem. Anyways, I mean, we can take a look at our top right and see that I had a little over $500,000, and that's kind of alarmingly low to me because I spent a couple hours on this new field, and I'm going to start doubling up on everything as far as like planters, as far as seeders, rollers, stuff like that, so it can speed up the process for my field work. But I do believe everything is completely done for the month of September, so we will go ahead and start skipping to the next month, and we got some chickens to sell. We're now bright and early in the month of October, 9 a.m. Looks like we got quite a bit of sold animals there, but I can look at the total amount here in just a second. And here's the total amount of sold animals, 2,212, not much. Now, I did turn the overcrowding off on this free-range chicken coop over here because it's just an odd number, 720. So we have no chickens to transport over to the butcher this month because next month is whenever this one will reproduce, and I'll probably end up with another 2,000 chickens to move over. And that's a pretty even number, easy way for me to do it. We are now in the month of November and quite a bit of animals sold there. That's because my large pen did reproduce. And looking at our butcher, we're completely full on tenderloin. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Not too sure what I'm gonna do yet. You know what? I got a plan, actually. I don't know how it checks out. It probably checks out on Euro pallets. This is going to be my first time, but let me go over there and check this out real quick. Now, I'm really hoping they come out on Euro pallets. I don't know, but I did this on my $0 to $100 million challenge. I just put an auto-load trailer there and turned it on, and as they spawn in, they'll automatically go into the trailer, and then that will increase my capacity. It's saying the tenderloins is what's full. Let's just check out the tenderloins. It says pallets. Hopefully this is Euro pallets. And yeah, looks like it's working great. So I'll just keep doing that or keep an eye on that. I'll put all these on spawning and just move them out of the way for now. Now, before I get too far, I need to take a look at my income here for my sold animals. That's $16,543. We'll add that. And we also have 4,000 chickens in this coop right now, which means I need to get rid of 2,000 of them. So I'll go over to the butcher. If y'all didn't see me do this before, I'll explain it again. Basically what I do is I come over here and I buy the chickens. I'll buy 2,000 of them. They are very expensive. 1,000 is $60 million. So I got to cheat in the money and bring the money back to normal. Well, let me go ahead and write down this money. This is just to help save me some time. I don't know why, but I can only hold 180 chickens in any of my pens. Or any of my transport vehicles. I don't know why. And in reality, a chicken trailer can hold a lot more than what this game is going to allow me. So I don't consider it too much cheating. I don't really consider it cheating at all because it's all evening out. Not making any profits from this. It's just saved me time. So we'll add 1,000 chickens there, add 1,000 chickens there. One chicken is 1 liter. That is how it's transferring over whenever I did manually move them over. I noticed that. There we go. We got 2,000 there. Now all we need to do is go over there and get rid of the new 2,000 chickens we just got. There we go. We're down to 2,000 chickens in this coop now. So everything's set up back to normal. Did realize these pallets of eggs are spawning in faster than my egg distributor can move them. So that's not looking good, but I can come in here with the truck or something and pick them all up. And I am going to have to come in here with the truck and pick them all up because looky there at the top there, eggs. Best sell month is in November, so we're about to load all those up and get them sold. I'm really hoping this fits, and I guess it does and doesn't at the same time. I don't know. Okay, there it goes. It does fit. I mean, it would have totally took out that mirror. Oh, what? As soon as I back in here, all the eggs just disappear because it did roll over to the next tower. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. No, it's all good. Go ahead and pull back out. if I can get out of here. Oh, also, before I forget, I just noticed I have a whole lot of money. I need to change that back. There we go. That is what I was at. Just a little over $750,000. I'm going to drop this trailer here for now and go purchase a new trailer just like it because I need one to move some of the products. Well, I guess I could just unload that one. You know what? Let me do that first because I was going to try to store that product in some sort of building so it doesn't just sit there in the trailer. I mean, it seems kind of weird. I mean, it is meat just sitting out here in this hot temperature. I'm going to try some sort of silo. I know none of my distributing ones take it, but maybe just a regular silo will take it. I highly doubt it, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try this out. It says it holds 2,500 liters, doesn't specify what the product is, but whenever I look over here at this right here, it tells me what products I'm allowed to put in. This one might take any products, not too sure, but I'm going to plop this down somewhere over here, and I think it'll go pretty good just right up against it. Well, next to it. And for the moment of truth, let's see if it takes it. And that would be a no. It does not take it. At least that is the unload spot, right? Yeah, that is. Okay. I didn't think it would. Oh well. Looks like I'm just going to run multiple trailers and use these trailers as my storage bins. You know what? I am not ready to give up yet. I'm going to place this in here. It says pallet storage. I mean, these are pallets. Maybe it'll work. If not, I might have a backup plan. Oh, it is taking it, and that is what I'm talking about. This will help me out a lot with storing, and I wanted one that was enclosed. That way it could seem like it's staying refrigerated. Whoa, what was I saying there? That way it could seem like it's staying refrigerated. Wow, I can't speak. I don't even know what I said. Refrigerated? But, no, plopped it in there. That worked out great. The other one that I was thinking would probably work for sure, if that didn't work, would be one of these pallets and bale storage because it has a piece count on there. And I was like, well, hey, it will just take the pallet and set it in there. But the downside of those is they're not enclosed AC looking. Now, the other thing is, how do I get it out of here? Well, I guess I don't get it out of here. Okay, I'm a little worried now. Well, I got a huge problem. I got that stuff in there. Can't get that stuff out of there. I've used something like this once before and I had to check it out with a trailer like this. Let me back up to it with this and see if maybe I can press R and unload that way. I don't know what's going on. And that is a no. Well, that's not good at all because that was over $500,000 worth of product. I'll figure something out. We have a total of 76,000 liters, 76,709 liters of eggs. And I got 76,168 liters on this trailer. So I'm good with that, and I just realized I might have messed up something really big. I forgot all about these weeds. Okay, it says all tires and tracks. Ooh, I was kind of worried because all I got is tracks. I don't have narrow tires. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to get those weeds taken care of before I skip another month. Oh man, I was about to freak out. It did say best sell price is have to sell everything, and we'll go over there and sell it. And we just made $323,426 plus a $31,069 environmental score reward. And that number goes to our top left also. That is amazing. Finally making some big progress here. Having all those chickens is helping, and once we get around to best sell time for the butcher stuff, we'll be making even more money. And I believe, I don't know, because I'll have a more accurate number whenever I'm editing, but I believe that top left number should be $430,840. Hopefully I'm right. If not, I'm wrong, and you'll see the correct number up there. I mean, I get more accurate numbers from the editing. Still some good money there, right around $500,000, almost $500,000, if not already there. Alright, got this sprayer going. It's taking care of the weeds for me. I got a few other things I'm going to do while I got this going. I mean, it's not going to take long to finish this field or any of the fields, but need to multitask. All done with all the crop protection. All the weeds should be gone, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. No, but I believe I'm done with the month of November and should be ready to jump ahead. Let's see if I got anything else to do. We're now in the month of December. A little bit of snow starting to fall there. Well, it was. Maybe not. Let's see how much we made from the animals real quick and update that. That would be $2,298. Nothing to sell, no chickens to move, so we're good to go to the next month. We're now in the month of January. Let's take a look and see our animals sold, 16,649. And I should have some chickens to move over to the butcher. Let's take a look at that. Yep, I got 2,000 extra chickens here, and we are almost out of food. Obviously, I got nothing to take over from here, but 38,000 liters of food. I need to run it all the way out because I can't mix the wheat with the barley. I got my money back to normal, and I think I'm gonna just stay in this month as I fast forward some and run out all that food and see how many eggs they make. And then the 2,000 that I keep in here, take them over to the butcher. Didn't take long, did run out of food completely, so I need to get these 2,000 chickens over to the butcher, and I don't have any eggs I need to transport over. I mean, their health is still pretty good, so they'll probably still make eggs for the next couple of hours. So maybe I should wait. Let me wait a couple hours. See if I can milk every little egg out of them I possibly can. Yeah, no, their health dropped down to 0. My bad, I wasn't paying attention too closely. But yeah, their health dropped down to 0. Reproduction rate's 0, blah, 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 all that. And I didn't see any pallets of eggs pop in here whenever I did that. I skipped pretty fast, so I wasn't paying attention. Got kind of dark. Let me get these 2,000 chickens over to our butcher, and basically this chicken pen is shut down until harvest time again. That is the hard part about this challenge, is the self-sufficient part, and telling you, it's driving me crazy. It is the hardest part, and it's going to make this challenge go on for a while. We're now in the month of February. Let's see what kind of sold animals we got. $2,228. With this being February, this is the best sell time for these items right here: wood, lettuce, tomatoes, strawberries. Don't know if I'm going to sell the wood. I haven't really touched it in a while. I have been removing a bunch of trees, so I probably should sell the wood. I was going to use this trailer to transport the tomatoes, strawberries, and lettuce, but I realized something. I think I can move that product as a bulk item, I guess. I can just get like a tipper trailer. A tipper trailer will take me 3 trips with an unreal capacity, obviously. This trailer here will take me probably upwards of 10 trips to sell everything I got. So yeah, I'm gonna try that tipper trailer first and just leave this over here. And this is the trailer I'm gonna go with. I did already own this type of trailer, but I wasn't thinking, I guess, and got rid of it. So this holds 1,000,000 liters, 53-foot drop deck. It is an unrealistic setting. $156,800. We'll go ahead and buy that. I should easily make that money back really quickly. Now I do have that other trailer that has a 200,000 liter capacity, and that would work fine. I would have to make 4 trips instead of 3 trips. So I guess I'm just kind of getting this back. After I sold that last one, I kind of knew it was a mistake, so I just wanted to go ahead and get this back so I could jackknife it here and, you know, tear everything up. And here we go. Strawberries, 341,000 liters of it. That's the other reason why I'd have to get something that held more than 200,000 liters. Let's get this filled up and we'll go get all this sold. I think it might be at the sell everything. No, best price, this farm shop. That's good. So it looks like I'm going over to the farm shop. Well, it seemed like it took like 10 years to get this thing filled up with this 341,000 liters of strawberries. But let's go ahead and get this sold and see how much money we make. I got a feeling it's going to be pretty good. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it, but I mean, this has the environmental score, so it's going to be higher than what we saw earlier. So $296,346 plus a $28,468 environmental. Man, that's some good money. Definitely made my money back there, like I said I would, on this trailer. That's not even probably my highest one. I don't know what my highest one is. I do know the lettuce usually pays the most, so I am saving the lettuce for last right here. Even though it's got less liters, it might still be my best one. I don't know. Let's sit here for the next 10 years and get this filled up. There we go, selling the tomatoes. Let's see how much we make. $292,496 plus a $28,098 environmental score. I don't know if that was more or less. I can't even remember. I should really pay attention to that stuff. All the lettuce going in now, $282,172 plus a $27,106 environmental score reward. I definitely know that was not more. At least I don't think it was. I mean, yeah, maybe those strawberries were the most. I mean, they do make the most liters. That's just pretty natural with strawberries. But I know the lettuce was usually the highest paying by like a lot. I thought like $1,000. You know what? I'm gonna look at that because I'm really wondering about that. Strawberries, $866, tomatoes, $1658, lettuce, $3,279. Yes, that is what I was talking about. It was a lot higher, but I guess it just doesn't produce as much. I did plant barley last, and barley is quite a while until harvest time. We're in February, we got March, April, May, June. Looks like June is the harvest time for that, but I don't think I really got anything to do except for keep an eye on the food level over here. And we got 28,000 liters of wheat in here, and once that runs out, I gotta get rid of these chickens because they got nothing to eat. So let me skip a few months, see where we're at. I don't think I got anything important to sell. Looking at it, I guess I could sell my wood, but I'm not too worried about that. And I already sold the lettuce, tomatoes, tomatoes and strawberries, so no big deal there. Now in the month of March, let's go ahead and update our total. We got 1,749 from animals sold, and I messed up last episode, and 10 minutes in on episode 11, I said the wrong number out loud and fixed it in the editing. So right here in February, I believe I said $2,228, but it's $2,288, and I noticed that in the editing, and so I got my total wrong at the end whenever I was trying to say it out loud. But I also did say, hey, it could be wrong, and it was. But you guys can see the right number. I might say the wrong one. We are down to 18,000 liters of food. These chickens might not die. For now, in the month of April, we got a $2,276 income there, and we have almost 7,000 liters of food, so this might be the last month, and then chickens are going bye-bye. Our total money in the top right, I didn't mention, is up to 1.9 million now. It's going up a little bit each month, I believe, from greenhouse sales and stuff like that. And speaking of greenhouse sales, I noticed something. Our tomatoes with manure, or just anything with manure, is not running because we are out of manure. Got plenty of water. I don't know how much I have in my distributing silo, but let's go ahead and fill up this to 1 million liters, get it into my distributing silo, and it will transfer over to my greenhouse automatically for me and start producing more produce. And there we go. 1 million liters cost me $74,249. Now this distribution silo over here does take 6 million liters. I'm going to go ahead and fill it all the way up with 6 million liters so I don't have to worry about this issue happening again. Well, don't have to worry about it anytime soon. At least I don't think I will. There we go. Another 5 million liters of manure cost me $371,250. Now, I believe I'm all done in April. Just kind of waiting for the feed to run out, and then we could kill off those chickens. It's kind of interesting. We are now in the month of May. I got no income towards animals sold or sold animals. They probably ran out of food and they went down to zero everything. And yes, they did. So I got 720 chickens here I need to get over to the butcher. Yeah, with some fancy easy math here, I figured out $43.2 million is 720 chickens. I mean, I love how it's super expensive and it stops you from buying it because you're not going to turn a profit if you're buying this stuff normally. But I'm just buying it to speed up my transport time. So I'm going to buy this here. I mean, I don't have $43 million, but I just bought the 780 chickens. At least I think that's what I bought. And now I'm going to go get rid of the chickens out of here. And then my money's at zero right now, but I'm going to reset it to what it was at. It was 1.5 million something something. Let me get rid of all these 720 chickens, not 780. Okay, I got 720 down. Okay, make sure I didn't mess that up. But yeah, basically all I got to do is go through and sell all these. And looks like my rooster's worth nothing. $0. Am I going to lose money on that? Negative $12. Wow. Guess these roosters are really worth nothing. There we go. All the chickens are gone. I have no more chickens on my chicken farm. This is horrible. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I'm actually going to sell this building here so I can get a more of an even number. I am interested in a 5,000 capacity chicken coop. We might look at this episode. Don't know. We'll see. Well, let me go ahead and get my money reset. I do have $243 now, but that's all going to disappear because I'm not taking no profits off of selling those chickens because technically I transported them. And I'm going to go ahead and sell this coop. I just didn't have the best of luck with it as far as transporting and selling chickens type thing. Let's go ahead and sell it. I want to keep in a more even number, in the thousands, even number type thing. Now, I believe I found a building that will hold the products, I guess, these pallets. I don't know if I can get in there with the current trailer I have, but let me go ahead and place this down. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. It's $500,000. Just go ahead and buy it. Slap that right there. I do have a whole trailer here full, but the thing is, I don't know if I can get it in there and unload it. I mean, it's kind of a realistic one where I would need a forklift, most likely, and I'm not doing anything realistically too much on this series, so... But I believe it will hold the product, and I can check it back out. The issue is that one over there that's a little brown, I can put it in there, can't check it back out. Now, I believe the pallet ones will work as far as, but they're open, they're outside. But let's see if this works. It goes in there. Let's see if I can check it out. That's the main thing. I wasn't able to check them out in the past. And I'd come over here, pallet, tenderloin, 1,000 liters, check it out. The issue is, I mean, it's kind of like up in here, more realistic. I mean, these docks and everything work. I don't know if I can auto load and unload in here, but I'm going to give it a try. Well, it looks like I'm kind of struggling to get in here. Let's put it that way. I don't think I'm stuck on anything. Maybe I'm bottoming them out, but yeah, no, this probably ain't going to work out too well. Oh well. It's worth a shot. I thought it was a pretty cool building. Don't know what the name of the mod was, whatever it's set on whenever I was placing it. I don't even know where I got it from. I was testing something out on another map and it seemed to work out great for these pallets out of this Dragon's Den. But a little too realistic for my liking. I'll go ahead and sell this, take a loss of 250,000. I should have just tested it while I was on like a test map or something, but I'm going to go with a different one. This is definitely not air conditioned or anything like that, but it's just a nice little storage building that should hold these pallets and be able to check them out, hopefully. It holds 600 pieces. Let me place this down, see if it works. $45,000, I guess. And for the moment of truth, let's see if that goes in there. It went in there. There it is, all the way in the back right. I was kind of concerned. It didn't seem to be loading too well. See if I can check it out, and looks like I can. Yep, comes right out. So, hey, I'll go ahead and load all my pallets up in there so I can clear that spawn point and keep the pallets coming out. So I'm over here looking at or thinking about placing a building on top of this other building, so it looks like the storage is somewhat refrigerated. Don't think I should do it though. I don't know if it's going to break anything or mess anything up with the pallets that's in there, so I'm going to hold off on for it now. It just feels weird having an outdoor open storage area for all this meat, but oh well, I'm going to have to live with it. We're now in the month of June. Obviously no sold animals income there. It does say 243 on last month's because of me selling the animals after I transported them over to the butcher. So that money doesn't count if you're wondering about that. Let's see here. So June 0 looks like fields are ready to harvest. And I believe this is the best sell time for the meat. Let's take a look at that. And yes, it is. June best sell time for all of the meat products. And look at here, the tenderloins is saying there is a value of $1 million at the sell everything. So I wanted to break 1 million in that top left number. We're sitting at 450-something thousand, I think. I think we're still in the 450s. And I wanted to break 1 million. I think we're going to break more than 1 million. I think we're going to break like 2 million maybe. I don't know. Let's load this stuff up and get it sold and figure it out. Now there is this building over here where I do have some products stuck in there. I think I'm gonna wait until the end to figure this out. Might take a loss on it, I might not, I don't know. Let me take a note down of how much I got of each, and that way I know the value of it, just in case what I try doesn't work. Well, this is what I want to try. I want to demolish the building and see if I get a product income in the top right. I don't think it's going to be as much as it should be, but let's keep an eye on that real quick. We'll sell this. Yes. Harvest income, $462,936. Wow. That is a lot of money, and that all goes to the top left. Holy cow. And I don't know what we're at now. I done lost it. I didn't write that down. I was just in too much shock. So it's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and start checking out some of the products over here and getting them sold. Tenderloin, it says I have 49 pallets. I'm going to get all those checked out. I believe I'm as full as I'm going to be. I got 41,000 liters of tenderloin in here, and I believe that's the best selling one. So this should be my large selling trailer full. Let's find out. And then I also got 7,000 liters of maybe fat and 17,000 liters of, what is that, chicken wings? It looks like that. I got $183,447 plus a $17,622 environmental for a reward. And I don't know why it all didn't sell. Oh well, figure it out in a second. Hopefully it doesn't fall out or flip over. Because if they flip over, they will not count, or unload, I guess, is what I should say. There we go. Looks like they all got sold there. $796,611 plus a $76,526 environmental score reward. Ooh, that's amazing. Here's the rest of what I got. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it all sold in one swoop through here. Hopefully it works. No promises. I'm kind of liking the idea of maybe just getting another one of those silos that I deleted earlier and filling it up and just delete it again and count that product income. That would probably make it a lot easier on me, but I know it ain't as much. Let's see here. That's $776,115 plus a $74,557 environmental score reward. And I have no idea what we're at, but I'm thinking we're over $2 million maybe 1 million something, 2 million. I'm going to say 1 million something, almost 2 million. No idea. Y'all can see it in the top left. I don't know what it was. I didn't take down that information fast enough to figure it out. I was just shocked by how much money it was. And I lost count on my little piece of paper here. And with me being up to $3.8 million in the top right there, that's our spending money. Top left number, that's our money towards the goal. But with me being up to $3.8 million, I'm going to go ahead and hire a driver on this field right here. Let him go ahead and harvest it real quick. And while he's doing that, I'm going to get another harvester. I mean, they are pretty expensive, but hey, if I could start up another harvester and get it going, that's just going to save me time. And as y'all might know, I don't have much time to play. Going with the same one, unreal capacity on it, $360,000. I think I mixed up the color a little different on this one. I think the last one was mainly all Challenger yellow, but this one I'm going to go black and yellow. And I hit the wrong button. Holy cow. Let me do all that again. There we go. Now let's not hit the escape button. Let's hit this buy button right here. Gosh, I can't believe I did that. Now, I don't remember which header I was using. I think it was this one with the built-in trailer. Let's go ahead and get it. Now, honestly, this might have just been a huge waste of money because that first field's already done. So by the time I get this started up on a field, it's probably going to be completely done over here. Or, I mean, I'm going to be done with all the fields. Maybe, maybe not. Most likely not. Now, this is the 5,000 chicken capacity coop I was interested in trying out. We're going to go ahead and get it. It's the Targaryen farm set mod. It's got multiple sizes in there, so you don't gotta go with 5,000. But I'm gonna put it over here. I was thinking about putting it right next to the butcher. I'm like, hey, what better? Just transport it over by a forklift or whatever. But I don't want to scar those chickens. I don't want them to be seeing that and hearing that every single day. And now I'll go ahead and put this here, $356,000. I think I'm lined up pretty good. Now this harvester is almost full. I guess it stops at 95%. I think I can adjust that in the course play settings, but I haven't. And I mean, we got 145,639 liters right here now. That outstanding. That is quite a bit. I mean, what did I get with the wheat? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up and do a little comparison. I think I was getting right around 200,000 liters total, but I do got an extra field in here, so I can't do a perfect comparison. And plus, I got another harvester going right here in front of me with, I don't know how much wheat in it. Barley, not wheat, my bad. Now, I just brought this over here to go ahead and dump it in directly. I don't know how much it will hold, but it looks like it holds a lot, which it would need to hold a lot if it wants to keep running more than a month with that many chickens in there. And that took it all. Holy cow, I was not expecting that. I'm gonna go ahead and add another production to this. I believe this makes chicken pot pie. I'm not 100% sure. I think it does. Let's go ahead and place it in here and I'll take a look at it. $120,000. Looks like, yes, it does make chicken pot pie. I don't know if it's worth doing or not, but I could get the tomatoes and the onions out of the greenhouse. That's why I placed it there, and I did mention I'll need it later. And then there's also flour I need. I don't know, because that means I got to sacrifice some of my chicken feed to make flour. Well, no, I don't. I can buy the flour. Hey, never mind. I don't got to make that stuff. I can just straight out buy it. And then there's tenderloin. Of course, I make a whole lot of tenderloin off my butchered chickens. So yeah, I think I might be starting this up sometime soon. Just for a quick price comparison, chicken pot pie sells for $23,749 per every 1,000 liters. Now the tenderloin it's used in sells for $15,320. Well, I guess a little more at the DD, the factory. I don't know if I can sell it there since I own the factory, but anyways, that's how much it sells for there. Now whole chicken's around 17,000, drumsticks 15,000, chicken breast 15,000, something wings 15,000 something. So yeah, I believe it's going to be a pretty good profit to do that. It should be. All the barley harvest is done. I got to remember to say barley, not wheat. I'm used to using wheat, but hey, we got barley now. All together, we got 392,859 liters of barley. I can't believe that. That's almost double, if not double, what I made on my last harvest of wheat. I mean, yeah, I do got an extra field in there, but still, that is quite a bit. So thank you, Rainbow Hacker Gaming, for recommending that I switch over to barley because it has a better yield. But let me get this chicken coop over. Well, you know what, let me get all the chicken coops filled up real quick. I got 2 of them, and I know they both take quite a bit. But let me get them all filled up and probably fill them up with some chickens here too. No, I was running around this building trying to figure out how to get in there. I thought maybe I'd go inside of it, but I guess I can't. And I did realize this takes 100,000 liters of straw, so I got a quick fix for that. I am going to buy the straw, and then also the eggs. They spawn out right over here. And don't know how much will hold there, but obviously I'm going to get a egg distributor put in place to minimize my work there. Now, as far as food goes, it holds 200,000 liters. That is outstanding. Let's get this thing full of some birds. And of course, I'm not going to waste my time again. I'm going to go with the female growing chickens. That way they go ahead and start laying some eggs and I don't have to feed the babies, blah, 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 stuff like that. It's going to probably take me a while. Probably going to take me quite a bit of money too. But I'm going to fill this all the way up to 5,000 chickens.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Oh, holy cow, 10 hours later. Finally got 5,000 chickens in here. Don't know how much money I spent, maybe like 50,000. Sure, I could do the math, but ain't too worried about it. Oh, I guess it would tell me in the menu. Maybe it won't tell me in the menu. I don't know, maybe I'm not noticing it, but oh well. Now I'm going to go ahead and buy 1,000,000 liters of straw. I feel like I'm going to probably blow through it all. I don't know, but it shouldn't cost too much money. And whatever's left over I can use for some straw productions that I have in place. But with that 1,000,000 liters of straw, I need to go ahead and fill up my existing coop, the little pallet I got over there, and I need to buy a new pallet for my new coop. Well, you know what? I probably won't use the pallet thing. I'll probably just leave this trailer over there by the chicken coop, and I'll show you that in a minute. One thing I want to go ahead and do before I forget is allow overcrowding overcrowding on this new coop. The other one's already still set up and looks like everything's good there. It's got plenty of straw, but I'm going to refill the pallet that's over there. And then this one I got to fill up with some straw and figure out the whole egg situation. Well, that took forever, but $92,250 for a full million liters of straw. More than manure, but still doable. I mean, I got plenty of money. Now, if y'all haven't seen it before, this is the transport pallet I was talking about, what I use to keep these full. And I'll just go ahead and fill this up, and it does not require super strength. I can just come in here and grab it, which doesn't matter. I mean, I'd use super strength anyways. And I just leave it in here, come in here, touch it every now and then, and it refills the straw for me. Now, straw bales would probably work better. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't tried them on that coop. Now, I'm going to go ahead and unload what I can there. Really wasn't much. I thought it was 100,000 liters. Yeah, it is 100,000 liters. That's just really fast, I guess. But I'm going to leave that truck and trailer there because I'm probably going to have to jump in it every single month and unload in there. At least I know that other coop runs out of straw every month, but I don't know about this one. Now, I believe this coop is ready to go. Let me go ahead and speed up some time, see where these pallets spawn in. There we go. They spawn in on the left side, which I kind of thought they would have, but I wanted to see where they spawn in before I put in this egg distributor. And I could just place that right there and turn that on distributing through a different menu, and it will go over to my silo. Barley planting season is not until a couple months away. Let's see here. Barley planting season is not until September. I believe in August they'll start producing eggs, and I want to see that before I end this episode. So let's go ahead and skip. I don't think I got anything to sell. I mean, it didn't run out of straw, but it almost ran out of straw. I guess it's down to 34,000 liters of straw, and the food's not even halfway down yet, which is great. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and fill this up with straw. I'm pretty sure my other coop probably ran out. I'll go look at that. And yes, it did. You can see 0 of 20,000 liters. So it would be nice if I could increase that number. I can. I mean, I just have to go in and edit the file, but I never take my time to really do that. I don't know what happens if the straw's not there. Here we go. Huge money. That top right there. I'd see some sold animals with some big money. Well, let's take a look at that. We got a total of $52,436. I mean, that seems like chump change compared to selling that meat. Oh, hey, looks like quite a bit of eggs came in over here. Need to shove those over into that thing. Probably happened to the other one too, but I'll take care of that in a minute. I need to put in another distributor. You know what, let me do that. There we go. We got 4 distributors there, so now I shouldn't have this problem ever again. At least I don't think I will. It's a little hard to tell, but it looks like the same thing is happening right inside here. So I'll go ahead and place another one of these in. And these are hard to figure out where to place too. That looks good. Maybe. Yeah, totally crooked, but I think it works. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Main thing is I want to make sure I'm getting the most amount of eggs out of these chickens as possible. Well, I'm trying to figure this out. It doesn't look like the eggs are taken into these new ones, maybe because they're overlapping. I'm not sure. Let me try to fix that up. I just remembered what it was. I need to go in here and touch the pallet. My bad. Let me put those back. Now, I did figure out with this overcrowding allowed, max it can go over is just double the number basically. So this coop is 2,000. It can hold 4,000. And anything past that 4,000 will be sold off, and that's where that sold animal income is coming from. I got 5,000 chickens here, 2,000 chickens here, so we got 7,000 chickens I need to get over to the butcher. This harvester's all out of food, and this harvester's all out of food. So kind of an issue there, and I definitely see us running out of chicken food or barley within this episode, and I think I'm going to stop putting the straw in. From what I understand, the straw's only needed there if I put in a manure heap or something like that, and I'm not putting one in. So the straw's kind of pointless. I was just worried it would affect the overall ability for them to lay eggs. But this chicken coop over here has 112,480 liters. Not much for 5,000 chickens, which I actually have 10,000 in there right now, and I need to move some over. And then this chicken coop has 42,401 liters of food. Plus, it has 4,000 chickens in it right now. So I have 7,000 chickens I need to move over to the butcher. Let's get that moved. All 7,000 chickens are now moved over here. 7,000 exactly. We only can hold 10,000 chickens in here. That's an issue. Ooh, I don't know what's going to happen there. Maybe I'll start making some whole chickens just so I could process more per month. I mean, this will process 2,400 per month versus the chicken processing only being 1,200 per month. So I could double up how much is processed each month, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I'll figure it out in a little bit. All chicken coops set back to the correct amount. 2,000 chickens here, 5,000 in the other one. And I am really worried we're not going to have enough room in the butcher for the next round of reproduction. Now, my money is not set back to normal yet. Let's take a look at that. Money is now set back to normal. We got $3.1 million, quite a bit of money. So, hey, if I do run out of room in that butcher, guess what? I'll make another one. No big deal. We're now in the month of September. Doesn't look like I made any money from animals. Let's take a look at that real quick. Sold animals last month was 52,000. Well, August was 52,000. September of this month is $0. No big deal. I ain't too worried about that. They're going to reproduce next month. Let's look at how much chickens we have in the butcher right now. It says down there in the bottom right, we have 6,063. So about 1,000 chickens disappeared over the 24-hour period or month. It says 1,200 will go. So we're not exactly where we were as far as whenever I put them in there. I think it was like 10 a.m. So no big deal there. But I got to think, hey, I'm going to have another 7,000 next month. Will I have room in there for that? And the answer to that is no, I won't. A little bit of problem. I'll face that problem next month whenever we get there. But this month is planting time for barley. You know what? October is also planting time for barley. So I just went ahead and jumped over to October. So while the seeders are all going, I could take care of the chickens and other things. We're now, well, actually, you know what? We only have 2,000 chickens in here because we ran out of food. They didn't reproduce. Reproduction rate's at 50% and they didn't reproduce. Oh man, that's not looking good. And this chicken coop over here is up to 10,000 chickens and they are completely out of food too. So what that means is all 10,000 chickens need to go to the butcher and all 2,000 chickens from my other one need to go to the butcher, and I am completely out of food. So I need a lot more fields. That's another thing I'll probably be doing in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start the lime up on the fields before I do the planting first. Just trying to get in the habit of that. But thing is, while we're here, I just want to take a second and say thank you to all the new subscribers to the channel. Over this series, there has been a lot coming in, and I really do appreciate it. It means a lot, and especially for the people that's been here before this series. But hey, if you're new to this channel and you don't mind, why don't you go ahead and drop down in the comments what you like about this channel. Went ahead and spent $420,000 to put in another butcher. I'm going to need it, I think. Well, there's no think about it. I definitely do need it. I was about to start getting rid of these animals, but then I remembered, I think I got some animal income. Let's take a look at that before I do that and update my number in the top left. Yes, I got 37,498. I'll update that in the top left right now. And now I'm good to start getting rid of these animals, because as I get rid of these animals, it's going to give me a profit and that number will keep going higher that we just looked at. That's why I wanted to get the number updated before. All chickens out of our chicken coop are completely moved over to the butcher. Got almost 10,000 in one chicken coop, 7,000 in another. Now let's go ahead and reset our money, but I am going to subtract a couple $1,000 because I had a worker running for the last few minutes while I was doing all this. And just to be on the safe side, I went ahead and subtracted $8,000 for the work that was done in the last couple of minutes. So I guess I like to pay my workers pretty good. Looks like some people might want to go ahead and get a job here, according to some of the comments. I'm about to start plowing up some new fields, and then I realized, hey, I don't own this land over here, so let's go ahead and buy some more land. I'm going to buy this. I don't think I need 49, but let's buy it anyways. 58. And I might need 59. Let's go ahead and buy it. This is what I'm looking at right here. Got this huge open area, all these trees cleared out. I'm going to go ahead and try to put in a large field here. And so I'm out here plowing our way, and I'm like, holy cow, there's like no rocks out here. I totally forgot to turn the rocks off. It's just something new to me. I always play with the rocks on, so... Yeah, this is a little surprise. It took me a while to realize it too. I don't know what's going on. Well, as you may be able to tell, I've been a little busy here. Got this huge field all planted and everything. Got a couple more seeders too. And I got another tractor and I got another limer. Just trying to speed the process up basically. I'll probably end up buying more equipment in the future. Well, this field here is completely planted with barley and good to go now. Planted, limed, fertilized, rolled, all good. Also, I went ahead and put in this nice storage shed over here. I don't know. I like them being very open where I can just kind of pull straight through and I don't have to worry about backing up or anything like that. But no, I got this over here. I'll eventually start getting all my equipment over here. Eventually, I'm not in any hurry. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area yet. Maybe connect the fields, maybe just leave it open. Not too sure. I know I'm going to need more fields. Even though I just built that huge field, it's not going to be enough. I know it won't. I have 600,000 liters of straw in this trailer. I'm going to go ahead and dump it in the distributing silo. I'm done using it for the chickens. I'm not going to do straw in any of the chicken coops now, but I'm going to go ahead and distribute it over to the straw processing and might as well use it there. One thing I'm going to go ahead and do is set up this chicken pot pie production. I need to get all these items distributing over here to this building, and plus I need to purchase the flour because I don't have any of that. I'll just purchase a bunch of flour, put it in my distributing silo, and it will distribute over here automatically. But let me get that all set up and then we can start making some chicken pot pie. Well, apparently I cannot buy flour and bolt to one of these trailers. I wasn't sure if I could or not. I didn't think I could, but let's see how I'm going to buy this flour now. Found out 1,000 liters of flour costs $2,000 for a pallet out of the store. So right here, 50,000 liters, $100,000. Now I got the eggs distributing over, got the onions coming over, tomatoes coming over, and the tenderloin coming over. For some reason, my eggs are not coming over. Let's see if I can figure that out. I mean, I have the eggs over here distributing in my regular storage, but it doesn't seem to be moving out. So I changed priority to priority 2 here, and then I changed my priority for this building to priority 1. So maybe they'll come over here. If not, I'll just have to manually move them over over? Let's find out. And yes, looks like that fixed it. So we got chicken pot pie now being made. Don't know if we got any. We got 10 liters. 10 liters of chicken pot pie. Don't know how much that is, but I really want some chicken pot pie now. I mean, it's almost dinner time. I don't know where I can get some from. Maybe I can go to the grocery store and just pick one up and cook it for dinner. We are now in the month of November, and we have $645,000 worth of eggs, but I'm using those eggs. I don't know if I should sell them or just keep them. That's the thing. You know what? Let me do one trailer full sold, and then that should leave plenty, because I'm thinking my trailer fulls are like 70-something thousand. I'm thinking. I'm not sure. Well, I guess I was a little off there. It holds 109,200 liters of eggs. Now, with this trailer full, that leaves me with a little over 40,000 liters of eggs. Now, that's probably enough. That's probably plenty. I did look at that production bill, and they use 600 eggs each month for that chicken pot pie. Now, doing the math in my head, I don't know what that is, because I can't do that math in my head. And what is this? Okay, never mind. I think I know what that is. But anyways, I can't do that math in my head. And I don't got my phone right now. I guess I am sitting at a computer. Maybe I can figure it out here. Nah, but seriously though, plenty of eggs. Plenty of eggs to get me through to next year, because I'll start producing more eggs next year. Right after harvest time, I'll buy in some more chickens, and then we'll start making eggs. Well, let's get all this sold real quick. We'll see how much money we make from this whole truckload of eggs. Now, there is an update that just came out for the enhanced animal mod, and I do use that mod, so I didn't update it. I'm afraid I might mess something up with this file, and I'm so far into this file here, so I don't want to mess anything up. I'm not going to update it yet. I'm going to hold off until after I finish this series, and then I'll put that update in. I'm not 100% sure if it will mess anything up. All those sold there, that's $451,828 plus a $36,301. That's some pretty good money. I mean, I'm not sure what that number in the top left is, but it got updated there, and I'm pretty sure it's over $3 million. We started with 2.8 million. I got that in my note, and I don't know the exact amount, but that's what we started with. We got to be over 3 million. It is that time of the year again where we need to take care of the weeds. I mean, I'm really debating, like, do I need to take care of these weeds? Nah, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. I'm gonna probably purchase 2 more of these sprayers and get more going at the same time. We are completely done with the herbicide, and 3 of them might have been a little too much, but that big, huge new field we just put in, that would probably take a while. And this field right here took a while too. I mean, this field right here, it took probably as long to do that one as it would have took for me to do my regular 4 fields. 3 of them might be a little overkill right now, but I can definitely see 3 of them coming in really good use next time around. Just for an aerial comparison, I'm not sure if I showed this or not, but holy cow, did I miss part right here? I think so. Oh well, they can't all be perfect, I guess. Anyways, this is the new field we put in. I mean, look at that thing. That thing's probably the same size as all 5 of these fields over here combined. Wish there's a way to tell. Not sure if there is or not. This episode's going to be a little special. Got a comment on one of the episodes from Clark. Says, awesome video. Me and my 4-year-old son love watching your videos. When he gets ready for bed, keep him up, please. And then he goes on to also say, it's always cute. He always says, can we watch that chicken guy daddy? And my heart just sank whenever I saw that. And the crazy thing about that comment is, right whenever you send that comment, I just got done watching that same video with my kid too. It just made my heart sink. So I want to do something special for his son, Noah, and this is what we're going to do. I'm getting Noah his own chicken coop. This is Noah's chicken coop. It holds 360 chickens, and the thing is, I'm not going to use these chickens for anything, well, except for the eggs. I'm not going to kill these chickens off. I mean, who wants to kill a little kid's chicken? No, these are going to be our pet chickens. I might even put some other stuff in here besides chickens. I mean, looking at it, yes, this is a $10 million chicken challenge, but I mean, what kid probably doesn't want a duck too? So we'll probably go with a female duck baby. We're going to get all the baby ones there. These ones are going to stay alive. I'm going to make sure of it. We're going to go with some baby chick female, baby chick male, and then we'll do some ducklings too. Duckling female, duckling male. Why not? Let's have a little fun with it. Now, when I say these are going to stay alive, this pen holds 360 animals and only holds 9,000 liters of food. That's an issue, now that I think about it. Oh man, I'm not gonna like this. I'm gonna have to fill this up like every single day now, or maybe twice a day, especially once it gets full. So we do not have any chicken food right now, but somehow, what do we got, eggs in here already? Is that supposed to be eggs? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess so. And now we don't have any food right now to feed the animals, so we're not gonna get the animals yet. We'll get them once we do a harvest. I'm not sure what the ducks take. I'm assuming it's the same as the chickens. They're in the same menu there, but this is gonna be Noah's chicken coop, and my main goal is to keep these animals alive. I'm gonna put in a small small little silo just for the feed off of this chicken coop. But hey, I just want to thank you all so much for comments like that. And I mean, there's all kinds of comments out there. This is not one of the series where I planned on reading off comments. I do that in my longer video, but I mean, that one right there, I just want to do something special for Noah. So Noah, I hope you're watching. I hope you really enjoy that. And let's get some chickens for you and some ducks. We are now in the month of February. We got no animals. We got no chickens, so we're not making any profits or anything. So I kind of jumped ahead quite a ways till something came up like this right here. The lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries best sell time is in February. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell them or not, but basically we're going to jump all the way ahead to June and harvest time, whenever harvest time is. I can't remember when harvest time is. Look at that. Barley harvest seasons, June, July. So in June is when we'll make a huge sell, hoping to make some record profits here. And we'll also harvest at the same time and get some chickens in. And most importantly, get some chickens in to Noah's pen. I'm going to go ahead and load up on the strawberries, get all those 3 items sold. Why not? While we're here, let's talk about something real quick. I do got a new channel member, Gold Level, Farm Sim Universe. Really do appreciate it. Hey, thank you so much for joining there. And with the Gold Level, you do have early access to videos. Hey, I really want to say thank you to all my channel members and just all my subscribers in general. I understand a lot of people can't become members. Went ahead and placed in this small red barn silo. Never used it before. I just kind of like the idea of the red matching up with the other red of this building here. Got it back here. Now the idea is I'll make a little loop around road and unload into there. So I need to keep a certain amount inside here that will keep this chicken coop alive and thriving for the whole year. And I'll figure that out at a later time, how much I need. I mean, it only holds 100,000 liters, so maybe every year just top it off at 100,000 liters and I should be fine. Maybe. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Oh, this one's old pallets too. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, 200 pieces? Yeah, looking at that 200 pieces now, I just realized I could use this for my Dragon's Den products, so the butchered products. Didn't even realize that. That's pretty cool. We are at $1.5 million. I don't think I really need the money, and I was trying to decide whether I should sell this stuff or not. Let's go ahead and sell it, get the money, and if anything, I could always upgrade my equipment, get more equipment, get better equipment, stuff like that. Well, the best sell price for the strawberries and the lettuce, I believe, is over here at the Sell Everything, and the tomatoes is at the farm shop, so the main sale spot on this map of No Man's Land. So that was $471,578 plus a $42,612. Now, if you guys are new to this channel, you'll realize that that number in that top left did not change, and you'll realize I also can't drive if you saw me kind of jackknife it there. The number in the top left is only affected by the chicken products. So eggs, chicken meat, stuff like that. Getting the tomatoes sold over here, they came out to $467,642 plus a $42,257. Now we're up to almost $2.6 million, and man, I still got some lettuce to sell. I didn't realize how much money I had with this product here. It's gonna be some nice money. Over here at the Sell Everything, getting the lettuce sold now. There's not as much liters, but it's a higher value, so $463,527 plus a $41,885. Now with that nice amount of sold product there, that puts us up to $3.1 million in kind of our spending cash. Now I don't really got anything to buy right now. I'm gonna probably get another harvester once it comes around to harvest time, but we'll look at that whenever we get there. Let's go ahead and see if I got to do anything else and then skip ahead to probably June. It's not looking like I got much to do. Well, now that I think about it, I need to go pick up my pallets over in my spawn points and load them into this nice little red barn over here because they are starting to get a little full. We are now in the month of May, and the only thing that's really worth selling off is the stuff I got here, which most of it is set up on selling automatically, except for the onions, because the onions are on distributing and they go over to chicken pot pie, but while they're on distributing, they're kind of just sitting there, I guess, filling up because chicken pot pie production's not going as fast as the onions can produce. So I'm going to set those on sale real quick, get a quick 150,000 out of them probably. Yeah, you can even tell looking right here, it's out of space red, so it's just sitting here really doing nothing. But we'll set that on selling, skip over the next hour and see how much money we make. We're at $3.5 million right now. I could go over there and just pick it up and sell it with this trailer. Now we're up to 3.7 million, which is great, but I need to remember to turn this back to distributing or my chicken pot pie will stop making. We're now in the month of June, which means we get to sell off all this meat. The thing is, this butcher here was the one distributing the tenderloin over to the chicken pot pie, but I think once the tenderloin gets full, it's stops butchering the chickens and doesn't do anything with the rest of it, like the chicken breast, drumsticks, wings, because there's 4,479 chickens still inside this butcher. That's really surprising to me, and I'm guessing they just stopped butchering. I was not prepared for that. My other butcher over here does have 0 chickens in it. Well, maybe it has like 1. Nope, it's definitely 0. But let's get some of this stuff sold, see how much money we can make, and actually get to sell some chicken pot pie. We're at 3.4 million in that top left number, and I've got a feeling we're gonna break 5 million. We're here now selling our first trailer full. Now I think I did try to get mainly tenderloin on here. I think that does sell the best. Maybe, not too sure. Maybe this will be my highest pay-in trailer. We'll find out in a minute. That was $1,212,937 plus a $109,603 environmental score. Ooh, that was a lot more money than I thought it would be. Holy cow, that's ridiculous. Got a whole nother trailer here completely full, and then there's just a little bit left, not much. It's not even going to be half a trailer. But now let's get this sold. And one thing I did think of while doing all the editing and as the series progresses is I told you that top left number was from the chicken products. I'm counting the environmental score reward in there too. I don't know. I just never even thought twice about it. I've just been counting it ever since start. So maybe if I ever do this differently, I won't count that environmental score reward. That was 1.1 million plus 100,000 and something. Yeah, that's quite a bit. I mean, I'm going to throw the numbers up there. Oh, whoa, something else sold. Oh my gosh, I missed some. Okay, that's 19,773, 1,786. Now, let me get this sold, I guess. I guess I missed some, darn. 27,442 plus that 2,479. Can't believe I missed that. But no, there ain't much left. Let's go pick that up, get it sold, and then I got some chicken pot pie I believe I got to sell too. You know, I'm kind of disappointed that I missed those other sell ones because I was taking pictures of the totals as they were popping up, and I was going to try to have an exact number to read off later on, but with the little partials that popped in just a little while ago, I didn't get pictures of those, so that's kind of a bummer. But oh well, we'll go with $443,573 plus a $40,082 environmental score reward there. Looking at this list here, chicken pot pie, there's chicken breast. Looks like I got some good value still there. They just haven't came out of the butcher yet, and I'll leave them. I'm not too worried about it. But chicken pot pie, I got 3,422 liters. That's only $85,000 worth. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up. I'm just gonna leave for now, get it next year. It is now that time of the year, and we are here harvesting our barley. I'm really interested to see how much we get total because we got this new huge field in place. Let me buy another harvester and get it started over there. Well, I got 2 harvesters right now. Let me go ahead and start up the other one I got over there, and we'll see how much that makes. I've got a feeling it's going to fill our harvester all the way up, and holy cow, looking down in my bottom there, it's filling this one up really fast. Let me check something real quick. So there's 5,688 liters of barley in there, and I'm going to customize this. The issue is I did an update on this, and I had to change the colors, but I never changed out the engine stayed. I guess the unreal capacity didn't stay. Where's the unreal capacity? There we go. I guess that didn't stay. Let's go ahead and customize that. $50,000. That looks like quite a bit more than what it was before. I think it just said 1,000,000 liters maybe. There's no way. That would be a lot. Well, looks like I do have an option for 1,000,000 liters now. That is amazing. I really like that. This harvester is off and going. Now that these can hold 1,000,000 liters, I don't think it's going to run out of capacity. I was actually concerned that this field would be so big it's going to fill up the capacity. I can't remember exactly what the capacity was before, but I do know, well, you know what, now that I think about it, I think it's like 150-something thousand liters maybe. And yeah, I think this field right here has more than that. So I'm pretty interested to see how much this one harvester gets off this field. I'm going to go ahead and purchase another harvester. It's going to put us up to 3 harvesters now, which will hold a total of 3,000,000 liters. So I don't see myself having to empty them at all. I don't think I saw myself having to empty them with only 2,000,000 liter capacity. But $371,400, we'll buy that, and then we'll get another header. Now we have $6.5 million left. Something needs unloaded. Oh, it must be done with the course. That's what it is. Okay. Ooh, I was worried. Now, but $6.5 million, I could go ahead and buy a harvester for every single field, but these smaller fields won't take very long to do. So the idea is to set up 2 of these harvesters, one on one big field, one on the other big field, and one harvester will run through all my starting fields that I had. They're smaller, so it'll go through it pretty fast. That's the idea, and that's what I'm going to try to do. While the harvesters are still going, I'm going to go ahead and start working on putting in another field. Now there is a stone there in the way. I'm gonna try something a little different. I never do the obstacle avoidance on the course play, but I'm gonna give it a try. I remember last time I tried it, maybe I did something wrong, but last time I tried it, it kind of froze up and crashed my game, so maybe I won't be using it very long. Oh man, I don't own the land over here. Time to buy some more land. I'm all the way up here on farmland 37. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna kind of come up here through this direction, come back down the road here. I don't think I'm going to cross over to 38, so all I'm going to buy right now is 37. All the fields are done harvesting, and I got my totals. This is my large field. As you can tell, missed quite a bit. Pretty spotty. I don't know. I think that's because how fast I'm going, maybe. I got it going pretty fast, but I would rather choose the speed over maybe missing a little bit here and there. I don't know exactly how much it's missing. But anyways, this large field over here got 436,939. The medium field got 181,904. And all four of my small starter fields got 197,510. Now let me break that down even more for you if you don't know what I'm talking about. Here's my large field, here's my medium field, and here's my 4 starter fields. Now I just got to get all these harvesters over to the chicken coops, get them all filled up. I already got one of them over there dumping into the silo for Noah's chicken coop, and then I'll get that filled up and get some chickens in there for him. I mean, that is the thing. We got to get that chicken coop full of chickens. Well, it doesn't got to be full, but we got to get some chickens in there for his chicken coop. That's my main thing I want to do this episode. And of course, set some record profits. I can't believe how much money we made. I wish I knew the exact total, but I don't. We finally got some animals here in Noah's chicken coop. Well, there's ducks in there too, so maybe chicken coop duck things. I think this is the duck right here, man. This thing is tiny. So I got a male, female, baby duck. I got a male, female, baby chicken. And as you can tell, there's one there, one here, little duck over here, and then there's one right inside here. I wonder whose these eggs are coming out of right now. Oh my gosh. Nah. I did start up plowing this field last episode. I'm going to go ahead and finish it before I advance to the next month. I don't know. This field might be kind of pointless because I think I'm going to have enough crop and enough, I don't know, meat and other items to get me past my 10 million goal next year. So I probably don't need this field, but we'll go ahead and put it in anyways. Get it all planted along with the other fields. Got this field completely plowed up now. Got a little tiny rock right in the middle. I'm kind of interested to see how the course play handles that. I know it can, but last time I tried it, it didn't like it on my computer and shut down my computer. We need to go ahead and buy the soil samples. Let's go ahead and get those. And man, these soil samples are up pretty high. I mean, at least these numbers are 83, 98, 83, 98, 97, 99, 98, 97 there. That is some pretty high numbers compared to what I'm used to seeing. Now, there's a little tiny sliver right here that I cannot seem to get without, I don't know, maybe purchasing 36 here, maybe? I don't think I own 36. Let's go ahead and buy it real quick. Yep, buy it and see if I can buy that sample now. Yes, I can. There we go. So yeah, not much, but I want to make sure I get it all. I don't know how. Let me plow it over there since I didn't own the land. Now, I was told I've been saying this wrong. I've been saying loam. I guess it's loam. Sandy loam, loamy sand. Somebody commented saying, hey, I don't remember what video it was in or where it was, but commented saying it's not loam. It's like loam, something like that. So yeah, and he said, I don't know if it's a long going joke or what, and I said, nope, I'm just an idiot. Guess I've been saying that wrong this whole time, maybe, and nobody's correcting me. Thanks a lot, guys and gals and kids. Now I get to have fun filling this chicken coop up with 5,000 chickens. I really need to get like an auto clicker or something. This just takes forever. We are now in the month of September, and I see some sold animals income up there. We're going to take a look at that in a second, but I just want to let y'all know that I have 5,000 chickens in the other coop right over there. 2,000 chickens in this coop. Well, actually it's more now because they reproduced. But let's see how much money we made total. Total income there going towards our top left is $52,464. That is pretty nice. I mean, you know what? It's not as nice as it has been, I guess. I'm ready to sell some more meat, and I honestly think that's going to be the last sell I do. This coop over here is up to 10,000 chickens. The other one's up to 4,000 chickens. So what that means is I have 7,000 chickens I need to move over to my butcher. One of my butchers is completely empty, and the other one has 919 chickens in it. All done transporting the chickens over. We're pretty even across them right now. I believe they both have 3,900 and something in them. One of them had almost 1,000, so out of 7,000 chickens, I split 3,000 in one, 4,000 in the other, which put us both of them right at almost 4,000 liters. Well, one of them definitely had 4,000 liters. Been keeping an eye on this chicken pot pie production. It does not make very fast at all. I do not have the tenderloin transporting over here anymore automatically, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on it, make sure it doesn't drop below or run out, I guess. And I could just manually bring some over, but it's just going through it so slow. I probably need to put in a lot more of these factories. If I wanted to invest in the chicken pot pie game, I guess I could. Now it is that time again where we get to plant. I'm gonna go ahead and start this one up on our medium field. Well, you know what, now that I think about it, maybe I have 2 medium fields. Would I consider this a medium field? I mean, it kind of does look like the same size as this one over here. But anyways, I'm going to start it up over here on this field. And I only have 2 limers, so I don't think that's going to be enough for how fast I want to get this done. Let me go ahead and purchase some more and get them all set up on the fields. Well, just quick update. I'm being pretty busy here. Got a lime going over here, planter over here, lime here, lime here. I actually changed this field from liming 2 times to liming 3 times. And I went ahead and bought another tractor. And holy cow, how did I just fit through that? Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna run into it. I just got the cruise control going, and I just went ahead and went into the map view to give you all a nice little update, and I'm bringing this limer over to this large field now, so it could be the 3rd one on this field. I cannot believe that just happened. Honestly, I probably didn't even need to buy a tractor. I forgot I had this one. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this plow right here. I don't even care. This is actually the last field planting right now. This is one of 3 seeders. 2 you can see over there in the background still going. They're almost done. But man, this seeder barely has enough seed and fertilizer to get through this field. Whenever I got it set up on 3 seeders, that's pretty cool. I was totally lucked, didn't plan anything like that. I was just talking about how good it did, but no, this one actually ran out of fertilizer. Oh man, I'm just gonna leave it. It's got this last little strip right here. Hopefully this seeder behind it will have enough where I could touch it up. Hopefully. I mean, I know the first one that finished did have enough, but I don't got it over here anymore. And the 3rd seeder finally finished. It has 24 liters. It says 0% on the fertilizer. Yeah, that's definitely not enough, but good thing is I brought another one over, so I'll go ahead and touch that up real quick after I get this moved out of the way. And then all that's left is this field needs to finish rolling, my medium field needs to finish rolling, and I'm good to skip the months, I guess. Well, field work is all done, rolling's done. I mean, as you can tell right here, it definitely didn't do the best job, but it's fine. I mean, this is some kind of bumpy terrain right here. Yes. Now in the month of November, with some animal income there, let's see how much total it was. Or it is $52,635, a little bit more than the last time. I don't know why. That's interesting. I mean, we are down to 17,000 liters of food over here with 4,000 chickens in the coop. Over here, we're down to 42,000 liters with 10,000 chickens in the coop. I mean, obviously we are over, so that means I get to transport some over to the butcher this month. And I think I get to sell something this month. Yes, eggs. Eggs are at the top sell time right now, almost $1 million worth. Well, it says right here value, $855,000. So we'll get those sold after I transport all the chickens over to the butcher. Quick update over here at Noah's chicken coop. We got some ducks and chickens finally growing up. Still only have the original animals we bought and plenty of food still in here. Let's see exactly how old they are and when they will be reproducing. They haven't reached full puberty yet, so they won't be reproducing this month. Over here getting the eggs loaded up right now. I'm going to go ahead and fill it all the way up or empty out this whole entire building. I'm going to get it all sold. Rolling in now to sell all these eggs. Let's see how much money we make off this trailer. Completely full trailer. I believe we got like around 80,000 liters left over at the storage building. That gave us 456,000 and a 52,000 environmental. So pretty good money there. Not too bad. And we got a little bit more to go. So I know that should put our total in the top left over $7 million, which is good. So just another $3 million to go. And I feel like I got that in the meat that we will be selling in June. There we go, 395,000 and a 45,000. Now I'm hoping my math is right. I'm trying to keep kind of a running tally as I go with this. And that should put us at $7.5 million. And we ended up running out of food in all the harvesters. So I brought the other harvester over here to this large chicken coop, and I'm gonna let that smaller 2,000 chicken coop run out of chickens, or run out of food, and then obviously run out of chickens. And I don't want to touch the food that I got over there in those chicken coop. I want to keep that over there just in case the food starts running down, and I need to keep those chickens and ducks alive. This chicken coop over here did run out of food before they couldn't have another chance of reproducing. So that means I'm down to 2,000 chickens over here that I need to get out and and take to the butcher. I do want to take note that December's month is $0 for animals, but I'm about to get rid of all these animals in here, so that's going to raise that number up, and it's not going to count towards my top left. I just went and emptied out the last of the barley we had for our chickens. We are at 157,000 liters in this large chicken coop. I know next month I will have another 5,000 chickens here, but I don't know if it will go to another reproduction after that. We'll see if that food will last or not. Now in the month of January, with some sold animal income up there, let's take a closer look at it. $37,419. Now, like I did mention, December was 0. Now it's at 1,200. That's because I sold off all those chickens to get rid of them. So that number does not count. All done transporting the chickens over to the butcher. This coop here does have 71,000 liters of food left. I don't see that lasting very long at all. So I don't think we're going to have another reproduction cycle, but I'm going to let that food run out. That way the eggs can keep being made and stuff like that. And then once the food runs out, those chickens are going to go over to the butcher. Another little update over here on Noah's chicken coop. We got some chickens coming in pretty good. One more month, there's going to be some offsprings over here, and I'm pretty excited about that. I want to see if this coop fills up or not, see what I get. New baby ducks, new baby chicks. It's going to be pretty cool, and I like it. But main thing is I got to keep that food full, and we're going to start busting into our silo right back there to keep these animals alive. We're now in the month of February, and there are some baby chicks in here, and maybe some baby ducks if I can find some. I don't know. Oh, hey, there's one right there. Yep, one little baby duck right there. I'll take a closer look, see how much we got exactly. Looks like we ended up getting 5 females and 4 male ducklings, 3 male chicks, and 8 female chicks, I guess. That's what we ended up getting over here in those chicken coops. Got these little tiny ones here. Plenty of food still left, 8,600 liters, so I'm not too worried about that. And then over here at this chicken coop, we have 2,507 liters of food left. I know it's not going to last. I should just probably go ahead and get rid of the chickens this month. No, speaking of that, let me skip a couple hours into the month and we'll see how much food we got left. There we go, we're out of food. So we are down to 0 food. We got 5,000 chickens over here that need to disappear and go into the butcher. Let me get those moved over real quick. For the month of February, we did make $0 for animals sold, but that number is about to go up as I sell off these 5,000 chickens. So I just want to make sure I don't add that into my total once I start seeing the number there. We are completely out of chickens. I mean, all that's left are the ones over in Noah's chicken coop, and I'm not butchering them. We should be fine. I honestly think we have this $10 million in the bag on this episode. Let's get all the way up to, I believe, June and start getting this meat sold. We are now in the month of June. Best sell time for this meat, so let's get it all sold off. I'm gonna do something a little different this time. I'm gonna take away that number in the top left there. I want this total to be a surprise. I know it's got to be over 10 million, at least I think it will. And I'm going to pop in a little time lapse here. Shouldn't take long. Nice little time lapse of me picking up all this meat, selling all the meat, and then once I get done selling all the meat, we'll insert the total number in the top left and see if we made $10 million or not. just got it all sold. I mean, there are a few odds and ends things I could still sell, probably some eggs and stuff like that, but not going to worry about that. Our grand total, I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, y'all will see the correct number while I say the wrong number, but this is what I think we finished with here. $13,602,042. Either way, we are over $10 million, whether I'm off a little bit here or there, but we are definitely over the $10 million goal, and this is done with. I actually can't believe it. I didn't think this would ever end. It's been a long time coming, put it that way. And I really want to give a huge shout out to the group of content creators I talk with daily. That'd be Rambo Hacker Gaming, Farm Sim Universe, The Herd, and Auto Sim Crew. I talk to them daily, and without them, this series would have probably been canceled. I was thinking about quitting this series. I don't know, it was doing okay, it wasn't doing too good. I think I was getting tired of it, and they talked me out of it. So I saw this one all the way through to the end. Now next up is probably going to pick a different animal. I'm kind of leaning towards cows because Farm Sim Universe is doing sheep, Rambo Hacker Gaming is doing pigs. So I'll probably end up doing cows, but I'm going to put a poll out there, see what everybody thinks, what animal I should use next for this $10 million challenge. And that whole self-sufficient part, even though that was the hardest part of the challenge, I think, I might take it out, but I might keep it. Hey, I really want to thank you all so much for sticking with it. This is episode 16. I was hoping to be done by 20 at least, and it seemed like we were never getting towards the end, but that butcher really helped out a lot towards our $10 million goal. It helped a lot. I really just want to thank you all so much for coming back each week and watching and constantly commenting. There's a lot of you out there that are there on every single one of my videos, and I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Because stuff like that, that is really what helps keep me motivated and keeps me going. So thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. And if y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And then I do have channel memberships available for early access to content, maybe a few other perks in there, not much. And if y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to drop them down in the comment section. They're always welcome and very much appreciated. And let me know how this whole series went. Let me know if you really liked it. I'm going to end up putting these into a supercut, so you might be watching that supercut right now. I never saw the episodes. But hey, until next time, y'all take care.